What's up? We are back. There we go. Go for it, Christian. What flavor you got today, bro?
Watermelon grape, #1 seller at Outland.
Really? #1 seller? Yeah. Watermelon grape?
Yes, Joe.
I didn't say anything.
I'm not.
That's surprising. I didn't think that'd be the #1 seller.
I feel like you could combine those words to make like a flavor name.
#1 seller at Outland or everywhere?
At Outland.
Yeah, that
I think
makes more
cucumber
sense.
melon's #1 at Vitamin Shop.
Yeah.
Is it 50% watermelon, 50% grape?
I don't know the split, man.
Time to explain the science to you.
Why didn't you go with grape watermelon?
I think to me it's more watermelon than grape. I take it back. No,
So
it's
is
like
there-
50-50.
Grape watermelon doesn't sound as cool.
Grape or melon?
No, that's what you would do.
I know.
You
I
would
would have
mix two words together.
I would have come up with something super cool.
Water grape.
So we went 2 weeks, or it's been 2 weeks since the last episode because I found a dog.
I haven't seen Joe in like 3 weeks, I feel.
Yeah, because I wasn't on the pod with y'all had Nabil.
Yeah.
And you haven't been on since.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did you guys even notice that something changed in this room?
Oh
Nice.
shit! I didn't at all.
The audience can't see what's new because Shawley is out of town right now, so
Yeah.
you can't see this other thing. But behind me, there's this big old nice slat wall, and when we started adding the fourth person in, it was just like the window and the black wall. So I had a contractor come in here, investing money into the podcast, but not doing any sponsors because Joel yelled at me. So we got a nice little.
that light, or no? One of those.
Yeah, these are brand new.
Are you gonna put one over there?
What?
Are you gonna put one of those over there?
No. I have the plant over there. I got a hair light up there.
Can't use that.
You know, someone
You don't
didn't
get that joke, but you know,
because you don't have any hair.
must be nice.
No, apparently I have like a bald spot in the back.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Would you rather, if you have to have a receding hairline or a bald spot in the back?
Way rather have a bald spot.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
I think I take the receding hairline.
No,
I'd rather
fuck
be
that.
thick here.
Hell no.
Yeah, but I feel like a bald spot. It's like you're ignoring that it's happening because you can't see it.
Yeah.
It doesn't like stare you in the face. You're like, that's not that big of a deal, but like everyone else can see
One
it.
day I'll just be like,
Yeah.
Max, bro.
Because, well,
I don't think it's that bad.
It's not that bad.
who's the guy that was in the show that you watched where the two brothers are like beating each other off and shit?
Beating each other off.
Yeah.
Man, I watch a lot of those.
I know. You do. I've noticed in pods, you've multiple times described like fighting as like beating men off of you. I'm just
Wait,
like,
the
way
only
you
show
phrase
that
it is-
when that happens was White Lotus.
Yeah.
Oh.
The guy. I forgot his name.
Patrick.
No, like David Goggins or whatever. There's a guy that was voted like sexiest man alive or whatever, and his hairline's like fucking back.
No,
here.
the
Oh,
sexiest
yeah.
man alive.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the-
no one with a huge bald spot in the
definitely
back
not
has
David
ever-
Goggins.
I think
No.
it is.
No,
David
no.
Goggins is
No, the
that?
sexiest man alive
black
last year.
motivational
No,
guy.
not that.
It was
Definitely not that.
the guy from The Bear got that.
No, I know,
No,
but I'm
it
saying
was
this other
this
guy. He's in Righteous Gemstones too. I forgot his fucking name.
Super thin hair goes like back here.
Yeah. My point is,
The angry guy?
Yes.
yeah,
Oh, it was in Fallout.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
My point is, there's been multiple guys with like really receding hairlines that are still like
That's the
voted like
sexiest
good.
guy?
Apparently, yeah. But I feel like big bald spot in the back. Nope, you're not getting that award. Like that's a.
I feel like we should get sexiest guy award. I mean, look at us.
I'm thankful my thing hasn't receded. It's just thinned. So when I get the hair
You still
transplant,
have hair. You just like thinning.
I'm just gonna fluff it
Yeah,
up.
but that's better. Yeah.
The thinning. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. I don't have a lot of
Do we?
topics, but we got a lot. Yeah.
I don't even know what's happened.
Why don't we just start with what has happened over the past 2 weeks with you, Christian? What's going on with life, business?
Bro,
What's happening?
life has been busy with just like a lot of family, private stuff, a lot of Heidi IVF stuff. We talked about that online, so I can talk about that. But just like every single day, I'm at appointments every day. Like for the last really the last month, but the last 3 months have been a lot. But like the whole last week, I had multiple appointments every day, different doctors, different.
Are you there solely to support Heidi, or does a man have
Heidi
to do
and
anything?
family, and just support
For the IVF, is it like 100? Is there anything that you have to do, or is there just
on the retrieval day I go in.
What?
have sex?
No,
Oh,
jizz in a cup.
Oh, nice.
oh,
Yeah.
Can you walk the people through that? I mean, I know how it happens,
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
what?
I've had
How does
some
it work in a public area like that?
different experiences at different doctors' offices. So the one we're doing now, the one I did last time, you pretty much go. They have a shit ton of magazines stacked up there.
Wait, so there's a lady that's like
I took a peek.
They got some
weird,
porn mags?
weird porn
Wait,
mags.
I didn't know porno mags were still a thing.
Yeah.
I figured the internet just kind of got rid of
pages
that.
are all sticky together.
Yeah,
Okay.
like-
One's old school doctor. This next one's new school. So
Yeah.
the old school stack magazines, opened them up. Some weird shit, bro.
Wait.
Bush,
That's not no way weirder.
some 1960s.
Wait, we got to back up a little bit. Like, so you go to a counter and like, it is a person like, all right, like go fill this up. Like,
Yeah, here's your room. Sign this paperwork.
so they
Here's
know
your
what's
cup.
about to happen when they give you that.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
do.
yeah.
What?
Okay, and you're like, all right, I'll handle this.
It's not like you're like that far away. You're like probably within 12 feet in just a room, you know? So, and yeah, there was just like a normal chair in the first one, magazines, cool. New modern one has a layback chair. Okay.
Normal chair is wild. You're
Yeah.
not sitting down, right? You're standing up.
I'm standing up.
Yeah. No one's sitting in a normal chair. Like,
I'm standing up.
Wait, I don't know how to ask this without getting super crude, but like,
And the new
how
one,
naked do you get in
the
there?
new
Like, if someone accidentally opens it up and you're just full naked.
butt ass naked.
These are questions.
the new one
Put it
has
through
a
the pee hole,
TV.
bro.
They have a TV, the new one.
Okay.
And so I turned on, just out of curiosity, right? Turn the TV on, and it's just like the home screen of a smart TV. So it's like Roku, and I'm just like, I'm like, I see all the apps. I'm like, where are
The history's probably nuts on that thing.
I'm like,
Backdoor
where?
Sluts 9.
Well, I didn't know how to use it. I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
you think instead of a stack of mags, just like public Wi-Fi would get the job done? Just give me Wi-Fi. We're good.
Okay. Man, I'd be stressed in there of like, man, are people gonna think I'm
I'm definitely
going
just a
too
lower,
fast,
just a-
going too slow?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
If it's like 10 seconds, are you like ashamed or are you like, damn, I did it?
No,
Can't make any noise, bro.
Bro, last time we went, Heidi was still in the waiting room. So I was like, I'm not about to like go and do it, then come back and her still be in the waiting room.
Wait,
So I took my time.
with the TV, wouldn't like people outside the room hear things? Because you're like, I need the volume. Dude, they have little earbuds you put in.
I think there were earbuds in like a plastic bag.
You're just full blast TV.
This is wild. All right, hold up. I'm thinking through this now. So I'm assuming like Heidi's probably not cool with you watching porn on a normal like base. I'm assuming like most girls probably don't want their husbands and boyfriends to watch porn.
Probably.
But in this situation, like you're in a public place, it's not going to happen probably without that. So like,
You're just like, I've never seen this before.
yeah, right. Like
gotta think-
Heidi's
you
got to
just
be like
gotta
sitting
think.
there like it's okay. He can do this right now.
you just got to think real hard, bro. Just focus, you know?
That's a weird. I don't know.
Heidi, like, how you doing? Okay. Okay. That's enough. Enough of that. So you come back and you go, here you go.
And sperm, by the way.
No, you
through
leave
the-
it in there. You don't carry the cup back.
You
through
carry the
fucking-
cup
no,
back,
you don't.
and then you have to log
Like, that's
into-
all?
Everyone in the waiting room's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you really
crazy,
do. Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
that's. I mean, when you pee in a cup at a doctor, you put it in the thing.
Yeah.
What
no,
happens if you were to trip? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Thankfully, it's sealed.
Okay.
There's nothing in there, so it's fine.
And it has on the checklist, it says, was there any specimen left outside of the cup? So you have to be real
I have
careful.
excellent aim. Wait, do you have to do that every time you go?
No.
That's why we go to these moments.
Christian's excited on Tuesdays.
Hey, I'm ready to go in the back room. No, it's fine. We have enough. Oh, no, I really think you should get some more. So other than that, how is? I know the IVF journey is. I know
Yeah, I
Heidi's
mean-
very public about it.
Yeah, other than that, like that's pretty much consuming a lot of it. Other than that, 3D, we're about to go on HEB. That's super exciting. Vitamin Shop, we're like killing it in vitamins. We're like top 3 in the report that I got. So like sales in Vitamin Shop, which is awesome.
Do you get sales data? I don't know. This is like
I'm not getting a lot of it. No.
oh, because I'd be interested in like I feel like this might be too nerdy, but like I'd be interested in like how much are you selling in Vitamin Shop in the fridge? Like people like buying individual drink versus like cases or like whatever. Is it?
I show so many stores are like sold out right now, which is great. Right? Like
What's the number one seller?
Cucumber, melon at Vitamin Shop. Yeah.
I called that shit. I told you up front. I was like, that's gonna be the flavor that like no
Do you
one's
think
ever
it's
done.
because it's the best flavor, or do you think it's because Heidi? has,
Definitely
like-
Heidi.
You think?
yeah, but
that's
also
her.
there's not an option to like replace that. Like there's other grapey watermelon. Like I've never seen a cucumber anything honestly besides like water.
You know what I haven't seen a lot of, but now I see a couple of it. I didn't see a lot of strawberry mango before Strabango. I'm just saying. Now I see strawberry mango flavors coming out. I'm just saying.
I'm saying, I think like, I don't know who it was, but one of the other companies did like Orange Dream. Like the first company did like an Orange Dreamsicle energy drink. Like
Well, they had to have done Orange Creamsicle because Orange Dreamsicle is a trademark. But
whatever it is. My point is the cucumber one's like different enough that I feel like everyone wants to try it.
How did
and if
that
you like cucumber.
How did that come up? You love cucumber. How do you?
More of an eggplant kind of guy, but.
How did cucumber melon, like, how do you think that up?
I think Heidi came up with like 20 with her like
that's
broadcast
Heidi's
or
flavor.
her Discord. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 100%. But we have like 4 flavors in the works. 2 are wild cards, the light cucumber melon, and then 2 are safe ones. But other than 3D, that's the gym's doing great, like really good right now. Like you went yesterday, right? I saw you were there right before me.
Yes.
But like 12 o'clock, busy, like good busy.
Yeah, I keep trying to find the most optimal time to go. And there's like, not that I like going to gyms that are popping, right? Like I really enjoy. It's kind of like going to the club, right? Like you want to go to the bar or the club. Like if you go in and there's no one there, you're like, this place is dead. I want to get out of here.
I'm so excited when that happens.
In a club or a bar?
No, at a gym.
I'm talking about bars, bro.
Oh.
But if you go into a certain bar, you're like, there's too many people. You want to find just the amount of people. That's how I
If you
feel
go to
about a gym.
Alphaland before 11 on a weekday, you're good. You're golden.
I'm on a different level than you guys, obviously, in my fitness career. But I get such a better workout. If I'm the only one in the gym with my headphones on, I am so much happier than like when there's fucking 50 people around doing shit.
I need
like,
people to see how much weight I'm lifting.
See, I don't. I want to be completely alone.
Dude, I make a joke with Taylor that we like on average usually go to the gym around like 4 or like 3 usually, especially
It's a good
when I'm,
time.
like working. But sometimes we'll go like either a little bit before that or after. We make it's like a joke between Taylor and I. No matter what day or time we go, your dad is at the gym.
Yeah.
I think he's there all day.
We could go at 4, or be like, today we got to go early. Let's go at noon. He's there.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad's at the gym all day.
I know. And I'm trying to get him to pull back to like 4 days a week. Even like
How long is he working out for?
I think he likes to take his time, talk to people, do some cardio. Then he goes to lift.
He looks in the zone. He's got his headphones in.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I think way too long because I'm trying to get him to pull back because he's like kind of getting fatigued and kind of tired. I'm like, it's because you're lifting 5 days a week for 2 hours, 3 hours. So
what's been
he goes,
happening?
oh, I feel like I'm not doing enough. You know, I'm like, no, you're doing enough. Just
How
like
old's your dad?
65.
I mean, in the
64.
gym 5 days a week at
Yeah.
65. I mean, that's
Killing it.
You give him like
higher percentile of
And he
people.
still keeps up with me on my workouts. Like when he does them with me, I mean, he can do like any ab to failure thing. He's doing more reps than me. I'm like,
It's kind of embarrassing for you.
I know. Yeah.
So what's been happening at the gym? Like, why has it been more successful, you think?
We're gaining net member. Like, I mean, it's not all about gaining membership, but I just feel like the vibe's real good. And then we are gaining more members now. We're averaging like 140 net members a month. And we have been for the last few months. So it's finally like at a good incline.
Do you ever wonder, like, where is like 100 new people coming from every month?
And I don't know if y'all saw that reel I posted, but like a legitimate tour video I just posted like 2 days ago. It's got like 3,500 shares already, and that's about to start running as an ad. And so I think that's going to be another really good. That's going to probably get us from 140 like 160.
Can you tell them what you were texting me about that you're about to do?
What? Billboard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I got a quote for Billboard.
I didn't know if it was a secret, dude.
6-month commitment.
Where?
$8,000 a month on 59.
That's about right, but I don't know
in
why it's through
Stafford
6
or
months.
Houston or
It's like 59 South, like Bissonnette kind of vibe. About a GPS Alfland from when I saw that sign, it was a 10-minute drive. And it was like a mile and a half until you had to exit. So I feel like that'd be a good
Christian, I will pay $1,000.
$65,000 though
What?
for the billboard. So I think
All
I'm
of
gonna,
them?
No, just for one billboard for 6 months. So I think I'm gonna let that, like we just filmed 4 ads. So I'm gonna let the 4 ads run for a few months, see like what net membership gain that does, and then think about billboard.
I see a lot of other gyms doing billboards. I'll pay
I feel like Billboard's a boomer. It's like a boomer.
Nah, for a gym, I feel like it's. But
Because anyone that's young, that's into fitness, they would be like, "Oh, I want to go to that gym," is hearing about it on Instagram or something.
yeah,
I feel like the only people that are gonna like for the
Yeah,
first
like,
time see it and be like, "Oh, I've never heard of that," or like the like.
I think
moms
the
and
ads
shit.
will be a better investment first.
Yeah. That's I'm saying. I think the billboard is gonna get you more like middle-aged professional people that aren't following. I don't know.
and
Anyone
like,
under the age of 30 has heard of Alphaland. outside of a billboard.
And like low key, I feel I just want to be like, I don't want to throw too much at it at once because I think the staff may not be able to like keep up, and we just may not be able to keep up with if it grows too quick.
How's the parking lot? Because I feel like it was already kind of
great.
packed.
No, it's great.
So you're adding members, but you're not like overloading certain hours. Like it's like
That's
pretty consistent all day.
Yeah,
that's good.
Christian, I'll pay $1,000 a month of your billboard costs if I can be the face on the billboard. Come to Alpha Land. Hey, what so you're adding all this, like what's like the next kind of like additions you're doing?
Back at gym too for sure, because I think. Oh, and I reached out to Prime, gonna get hooked up. I don't know why I like reached out to him just as like a feeler. I was like, hey, I know I've been referring a shit ton of people to you. Hope that's all right. He goes, oh no, that's great, man. Thank you. Like, if you need anything, I was like, well, gym two could use some. We could use some leg extension, leg curl, lying leg curl. Hip abductor.
Just the whole line.
The 4 machines, these are kind of shitty in gym too. He goes, on it. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, that's sick.
Yeah. So
I love the Prime stuff.
I'm like, I don't want to sell the old ones though. So I'm like, maybe I'll do
you should definitely do an extension on the back.
Yeah.
You can do it all the way up to the basically like where the Alphalete like painting thing is, just extend that out to the
well, I can move the stairs
line.
and I can move the AC unit, so I can do it across the whole thing. So I think that'll be next. Yeah.
That sounds cheap. Hey, maybe Joe, you can chime in on this. What do you think the threshold is in a certain area, call it this area, of all the different gyms, right? Obviously, everyone wants you to come to their gym, right? There's the ones that you randomly would go to around here. There's take away like the super mainstream, not like a Lifetime, but all the other ones, it's kind of like everyone's fighting for like that membership, right? And people are probably losing and gaining from this gym to that gym. What do you think the threshold is on what's ethical on like how you can like...
Oh, like poach members?
Yeah.
Like, can I go to the parking lot, hand out flyers?
No.
No?
Definitely
Even
not.
Joe says no.
Yeah, no. That's a hoe move.
That's a hoe move. What do you think's the closest thing you could do that is like, you're almost there?
I don't know.
So you think you cannot...
I mean, putting a billboard like right on the other side of there.
That would be...
like on the other side of the road from the gym.
I mean, we had a bodybuilding show come and put flyers on all of our cars in our parking lot for a different bodybuilding show. That was kind of a home move.
Yeah, but your Alpha Land gym, kind of different. I mean, I know y'all host summer shredding, but like at least it's not like gym to gym.
So if I go to like EOS parking lot and I'm like tired of your commercial gym and I put that on...
I feel like that's... I don't know legally if there's a problem.
Bro,
there,
they make commercials. It's like Pepsi sucks, drink Coke.
Yeah,
like they literally will call out brands.
I feel like that would be close enough that if someone over there made a video about it, like you would get shit talked to. Like if it went viral on the internet that like, oh, Christian's putting flyers on, like I feel like that would be like a people would be like, that's not cool.
To be honest, I think this would be like where my brain would go. If you're in your 20s and you live in this area and go to a gym that is not Alpha Land, I'd be curious as to 2 things. One, like, are you aware of Alpha Land? Because I feel like you have to know someone or have seen someone if you're young and on social media. And 2, it's like, why do you choose not to go? That'd be the biggest thing.
I think the main thing is just price.
Yeah, it's price, distance. And I know you said leave out the big gyms, but like it doesn't matter for me anymore because now I'm out in Fulshire. But when I was in Houston and I was bouncing around to gyms, like that was my biggest thing for Lifetime was that I have one membership and I can work out in Houston, Sugar Land, and in Katy. So depending on where I am after work. Like I feel like for some people it's probably important to have like multiple locations.
I ran into a guy the other day and he was like, "You're the owner, huh?" I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "I've been a member at the new EOS on Sugarland, and like honestly, every time I drive by that gym on 6, I'm just like, fuck, they're popping, like they're busy."
Yeah, but isn't it like $15 a month?
It's like $15 a month, and the guy goes, "Bro," but like he goes, "It's more expensive, but I gotta tell you, like, this membership is the best fucking deal because it's like the people there. Like there were like 2 guys that were like eyeing his wife and like following his wife like throughout the gym and shit like that. Like,
that should be a new thing here at Alpha Land. We won't look at your wife,
but just like weird behavior. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what you get when you
lower the price.
Lower the price of
$15,
membership. Yeah.
I will say, I mean, this is probably a big responsibility, risk, and probably cost. But there's a thing at the gym out where we go, or where we're moving, and they have an entire, which you were thinking about for a bit, so I want to hear your updates on it. It's like a whole daycare.
Oh yeah.
Like-
As soon as we're pregnant, I'll start working on that.
It looked pretty large. I
it's
didn't
good
go
size.
in there because I didn't.
And they do honestly, so I work out there like almost every day. Sometimes. They kill it with these kid camps. Like parents are like on the summer, they do these like where it's one trainer on the turf with like fucking 30 little kids, like maybe like 6 to 10 like boys. And I all day, like they do like a class, it ends, another 30 come in, like they're killing it because I think they charge like I think you have to be a member, and then on top of that there's a flat rate. And like, bro, these parents want to get rid of because the daycare works for like little kids, but you're not taking your 13-year-old kid to daycare. But if it's like, hey, I'm going to go work out and you're going to do this boot camp every day during the week for an hour, like, fuck yeah. And they charge like $150 for the week or something for the kid to do boot camp or whatever.
Well, because
You could, honestly, you had the basketball courts and stuff, you 100% could start doing some kind of like kids camp in the summer.
Yeah.
It's just that environment's not like your gym's
I
more
don't know
set
if I
up
want
for
kids
like,
in the
yeah,
gym.
I know.
that's why it's like liability. But
I was thinking about doing it under because like one, it's right where you park. It's like, close in the covered parking with like glass and do a whole thing, and then have the field in the back, do some like playground stuff.
Yeah, I guess the only thing that's I guess cool about the daycare there is like if for any reason you needed to get in contact with your child or like they needed something, you're real close. Like you're in the same building, not like
even
over in the parking lot.
That boot camp there, I've never seen those kids aren't allowed anywhere outside of the turf. They don't let the kids go to the machines and stuff. Like I've never seen a little kid like in the gym. It's just like this turf area that they're like doing a boot camp.
Because Taylor and I were like, oh man, that'd be nice to have like a daycare because we're about to have Charlie soon, and it was kind of like, hey Taylor, we go to the gym every day, but now it's like you go to the gym, I watch the kid, I'll go to the gym, you watch the kid, like we know.
You probably got like 4 years before you can even use a daycare. You can't take a 1-year-old to daycare, like.
I think you can, bro.
No.
What? They don't even do anything.
I'm saying like, what is the youngest you like 4?
I think you can take babies in there, bro.
No. It's a daycare. It's not a nursery. Like they don't have cribs and shit.
Goo goo gaga. They just lay there, bro. They
I don't
sleep.
think so. I don't know what the age is, but I think it's like 4. I don't think you're working out for like 4 years. You're gonna have a nanny, right?
What?
You're gonna have like a
nanny,
like a
A
helper?
night nurse.
Yeah, but I'm sure like you can use that person too. Of like, hey, we're gonna go work out. Like watch the baby.
if it's at night, I guess.
No, they'll come during the day.
Yeah,
You're not gonna have like any kind of nurse during the day.
we have no plan on it at the moment. Raw dogging it.
Yeah.
Christian, real quick before we hop to Joe, Heidi told Taylor that you, when the bombing was happening, right, with Iran, you came down to her and you were stressed out because you were worried that World War III was about to potentially happen, and you were stressed that you might get drafted.
I was joking with her. 100%.
Were you?
I was like, babe, I'm getting drafted. Be prepared. I'm getting drafted.
Christian, will you be honest with me?
100%.
If Heidi was here right now, would she rebuke?
She would argue, but I was 100% like trying to like get something out of her. I go, babe, I'm getting drafted.
What's your first thought on that? Do you think he was?
Would Amanda, if you told her, I'm getting drafted, this is about to happen, I'm getting drafted.
It's not about the joke. It's about, were you serious?
No, 100% not.
Why couldn't you get drafted?
That's a good one. One, I'm not the ideal pool.
Who's the idea? Wait. Who's the idea pool?
Like 21-year-olds. Men. Yeah.
There's an age limit on the draft.
It's like 32, isn't it?
It's 30.
30.
Yeah. So you legally cannot get drafted.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to dive
Now
into
here's the
this
argument
more.
though. The argument for me would be like, all the young 20 kids are like these little broccoli haired dangly earring fucks, and the military probably doesn't want them. So in the event of an actual World War III, I feel like they might bump the age up because they're like, hey, we want the final guys here. We don't want
Yeah, that's
like the dudes with perms probably aren't on the front lines. So they may have to up it a
Christian
little
got
bit.
so much muscle, dude. They would want him on the front lines.
Super soldier, dude.
Super soldier. Yeah, bro.
Put him in a metal fucking suit.
What would it take to actually like have a draft happen though?
Like full blown.
Keep talking. I'm gonna turn the air down.
I don't know what that answer is.
Like full blown World War, but the thing nowadays, so like when the draft happened, like the most important resource for war was boots on the ground. Like this, we're talking World War I, World War II. There was a draft for Vietnam, I think. I don't know if there was or not.
Now it's
but
like, Christian, we need your Outland facility for
yeah, like
military.
nowadays it's all like chemical warfare and fucking drones and like missile strikes. So I don't even think they need boots on. Like I don't even think they would ever do another draft because I don't think the issue now is like we don't have enough men on the ground. Now it's like we need, you know, more weapons and faster internet.
So not at all what I just said. Like
What?
I was like, the military could come and be like,
Well,
Christian, we need your property.
I mean, so what happened,
camp.
like World War II, World War I, they converted a lot of manufacturing in the U.S. to start making tanks and weapons and stuff. And that was like the famous, like I forgot what they called them, but like the women that didn't go to war were like building tanks and shit in factories in the U.S. because they needed them. That potentially could happen again where they like commandeer like, you know, some of these big manufacturers like Boeing and stuff and just strictly you're making bombs for us for free now. Like you don't have an option. I don't know how that works, but I don't think a draft would ever happen again because it's just... Like I said, like having an extra million boots, I don't think really helps modern war.
I wonder if it could be like, we need your company to focus on this. Like we need this from your company.
I feel like it'd be more likely that they'd be like, our fleet is now manufacturing nothing but, you know, pajamas for soldiers that are being deployed or something, than like, we're moving the draft age and you're going to war. But even then, I don't even know.
I could definitely go to war, bro.
You think you could go to war?
I think 30 plus 100%. I think like till 45, you're great.
Oh, you mean like you could physically
like the age thing.
I thought he's like I'd crush it at
That's
war.
what I'm thinking, right? Like
I'd just dodge all the bullets.
I shot a pistol one time.
Like, I think it's
Had
kind
a
of
brownie
crazy
once.
the age limit's 30. Don't you? I
Well-
feel like I'm like prime at 30.
It's not just about like the physical. It's also like typically if you're over 30, you're more
Have a
important in
family.
the working world. You have a family. You have people that depend on you. I think the idea is they're trying to take like kids out of high school and stuff that maybe aren't scared to join and make them join. I don't think they want a bunch of like business guys to fucking,
Yeah, they definitely don't want me.
Did y'all ever think about like ROTC and going down that route?
What?
gay.
I'm sorry.
ROTC is cool.
Is it frowned upon?
I'm imagining the like high school fucking kids that were like spinning the flag.
Wasn't that when you get into it? Like you kind of start.
Yeah,
that
but the
path?
kids in high school they weren't like the cool like we're going to war. They were like, have you seen my wooden gun? Like they're like spinning flag. Like those guys didn't fucking actually go to the army. Like at least the ones in our school. Like they were just like the marching, like throwing their gun around.
So a lot of people in my family, both on like my brother, my dad, my granddad, my cousin, like all in the military.
How does it feel to be the only man in your family that didn't go to the military?
Yeah. I put a stop to that regime. No, I just wasn't for me. I told like my dad and my brother early on. I was like, I ain't going to the military.
Did Chase like know?
Yeah.
Like, was he like in middle school? Like I'm yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he
I feel like I kind of wanted.
he enlisted
definitely wanted
from
to.
school. So he went to this like
But
private.
was it
Christian
like
college, or
was it like I don't want to go to college and all that? Like fuck that, or was it
was just
like
like-
I want to be in the fucking military?
I believe it was like I want to do what my father did, and like
Respect.
I want to serve my country, type of thing. But I've learned that the Army talks shit on the Navy, talks shit on the Marine, like the Marines talk shit on the Air Force. Like everyone thinks that like they're the best force, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, there's ROTC. There's like the reserves, which everyone just tries to either justify why they're the best or why they're the best. And apparently, I think Chase says like everyone talks crap about everyone, but everyone dislikes. Was it the Navy? No, the Air. No, I think it was the Navy. I don't know.
Maybe the Marines are like
That one's like
they're the crazy motherfuckers because they're on the ground.
they're underwater.
No,
That's the seamen.
that's the Navy.
Christian knows about that.
No, I'm saying like the Marines are like the fucking like the jarhead. Like
Those
the
are like the
crazy
badass,
motherfuckers.
right?
I mean, they're the ones that get deployed like on the fucking ground in the fights, getting shot at and shit. I think at least from people I've talked to, I think kind of everyone somewhat respects Air Force. Like Air Force, they're just fucking badasses and dropping bombs out of jets and shit. I feel like Air Force is like respected all around.
I think it was my brother that said, I could be wrong, but he was like, most of the people in the Air Force aren't actually in the air.
No,
Like,
fuck no. Most of them are on like the ships deploying all the actual airplanes. I mean, we don't have that many jets.
that's true.
You have hundreds of thousands of soldiers, and we probably have like a couple thousand jets. So
Yeah. Military was never for me.
I don't know what Army does.
Army?
Yeah, what's the difference between Army and Marines?
I feel like Army's like the bulk of it.
Yeah, I know, but like
when I think the military, I think Army.
so I think like when you're seeing the videos of like in Iraq, like the U.S. like in the tanks and shit, I'm pretty sure those are all Marines.
I think
No,
these are
that's
the Army,
Army.
bro.
I think Marines is more like specific.
But like
Special,
Army
like
can
specialized?
still like
Maybe.
jump out of planes and shit, like the airborne division.
Yeah,
like
I just
there's
don't know the difference between the Marines and the Army because they're both like on the ground, like boots on the ground.
Marines.
No.
What kind of animal is a marine
The
animal?
Navy is the ocean people. Marines are
Yeah,
deployed.
I know what you're saying. But Joe's right.
I think
Maybe the Marines are deployed from ships. I don't know, but Marines are fucking boots on the ground.
I think Marine
Like,
just happens to sound like Marine.
well, I think like.
I think we're about to get wrecked in the comments.
Yeah, no, probably. But I think like the guys that killed like Osama and shit. Like I think like oh no, there's Navy SEALs. That's the Navy. I think Marines are like. I
Are
don't
they
know,
the
dude.
water?
No. I know for a fact that like because I think my uncle was a Marine. Amanda's brother was a Marine, and he's like deployed in Afghanistan. Like he wasn't on the fucking water.
I think it's a specialized.
I don't think you guys can't leave the water. Okay, you stay in the water.
Do you think that there are?
Hey, dude, if only we had a phone here to check this.
Do you think there's Navy colored seals? They're just like little Navy SEAls right now, like. No. All right, Joe, what's been going on with you, bro?
Hold on.
Okay.
This is gonna get really lame. Hold on.
All right.
Army is primary land force. Navy focuses on naval operations, while the Marine Corps is an amphibious force specializing in land operations from the sea.
So I was
So I
right.
think like no, because they are on land.
Amphibious.
I think they're deployed from the ships and shit though. I think like D-Day, like storming the beach. Those are the Marine. Like they're coming from the water onto land.
I think
they're still on land.
That
They're like
the comments are going to let us know how.
yeah, no, some like gunnery sergeant somewhere is like you guys are fucking idiots.
Give me 50.
Drop and give me 50.
Who would win in a push-up contest?
Between us,
I beat David. David challenged me to one for his video like 2 weeks
Didn't
ago.
you challenge me once?
Yeah, but
And
I
you got
I appreciate that you asked me that, like actually thinking that I would think that I would. Like I don't think I
Joe's just
stand a
gonna say,
fucking
look at my
chance
range
here.
of motion. I have to go so
Yeah,
much
yeah, I
further.
mean,
Look at my
actually,
weight.
yeah.
I gotta do.
Yeah.
The thing is, I give up mentally way before I give up physically. Like I just go, this is stupid. I don't want to keep doing this.
Literally, Greg Plitt has a whole video dedicated to that exact of what you should not do.
Is it called "Stop Being a Bitch"?
It's like you never give up mentally. It's exactly what you just said. But
How long do you think you can hold a plank? Like if you had like gun to your
hour
head.
and a half.
No, you can't. You think you'd hold a plank for an hour?
No, probably like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's harder than you think, right?
my ab, I can't. I don't
We did
have
like
good abs.
the other. I don't know why, but we did like a plank for like a minute and a half. I'm like, dude, I'm like,
You're
minute and a
like,
half. I'm literally shaking. I'm like, this is a lot harder.
Why'd you do
than-
that?
I don't know. Sometimes
wanted-
I just do things. Would you ask updates on my life?
Yeah.
It's all shit, dude. I don't know. Senna is still going through chemo, not really doing too hot. We think it might be worse than we thought.
How many
We find
weeks
out
has she been
Tuesday.
doing it?
She just went through her third week of chemo. Everything was getting much better. They were like talking about how well the chemo, she was responding to it. And then this week, like swelling came back worse than ever before. She's
Swelling where?
it's her lymph nodes. So
What-
like
what
here,
i-
chest, or belly.
Do they? Is the chemo injected? It
It's
like
IV.
does she have to be sedated for that?
The one that we did this week is a different drug, so it's chopped. So it's the same thing they do with humans, but it's like you're on like 4 different drugs. And the one we did this week was oral, so it's like a pill. I have to give these pills at home. They're radioactive. You have to wear gloves and shit. It's a whole thing, yeah. And this one, I don't know if it's the chemo making her sick or the cancer's just resistant to it or what. But basically, her lymph nodes have gotten way worse. She's like no energy. She doesn't want to stand up. I got to like carry her outside to get. Yeah, there's been a couple times this week that I was like I got to take her in. This is it. But then she seems to like bounce back in the morning, and she's like, so. I'm gonna wait till I get an opinion on the doctor.
Can't even
'cause
fucking imagine that,
The
bro.
entire fucking oncology department that I'm working with, they're like the best in Texas, all went on they all went to a conference or something for like a week. So just no one's.
Hope they didn't go to a Coldplay concert.
So literally all this week I'm like calling. I'm like, hey, like she's having bad side effects and stuff. And the reception's like, yeah, like can't get a hold of them until Monday. Like just kind of keep doing it. It's
Sorry, all your doctors are
Yeah, literally all
in
of them are-
Cancun for the president's
like,
retreat.
pretty much. And I'm like, oh, okay.
God, bro,
So
that sucks.
yeah,
so
I
bad.
know. Yeah, I know I seem like I'm not like emotional about it, but I've had a lot of. It's been a lot of like crying at night with her laying on
Yeah.
top of me nights. So I'm
No,
pretty,
bro,
pretty
I
numb to it now.
fucking couldn't even imagine.
So that happened. A bunch of work shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else happened recently that I've just been kind of consumed with that.
We have not been playing golf.
Yeah, I feel like
I played golf.
consumed is a good word.
Yeah.
I feel like I've just been consumed mentally. Too.
Well, I mean, you got all stuff with Heidi and.
Yeah, I feel.
Oh
like,
shit! No, I have some stuff I could talk about. I had that sinus infection for like fucking ever.
Okay.
And I have this. doctor that was like, oh, we don't know what it is, blah, blah. But we need to see you come in for a physical. So
I had this on here.
Physical.
Yep. Joe's balls get touched. Got it.
Yeah. I haven't had a physical.
Did y'all see that Ohio State documentary on HBO? It's all about balls getting touched, bro. Like inappropriately. Like this doctor was just like fondling people's balls.
I didn't get touched inappropriately. But
Was that in the room when you were going?
Come here.
So I do the physical. My doctor, just so you can
Wait, why do you want to get a
picture.
physical? Why do you want to get physical?
Well, so I haven't been to I haven't had a general, I'm the guy, I go to urgent care.
bro.
Like if I'm sick, I go to urgent care. That's
I haven't
it.
had a general doctor in like
Exactly.
It's called a primary physician, by the way.
Whatever. So basically, I'm like, you know what? Something's going on outside of, because urgent care is just like, hey, you're sick. Here's a steroid pack. Good luck.
Yeah.
And that didn't knock out whatever I had. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go to an actual doctor. I go to Kelsey Siebold to find this new doctor.
Are they good?
Honestly, yeah, kind of it's
They're
very,
popping up
very
everywhere.
convenient
Okay.
app. Like you check in within 5 minutes of checking in, someone's seeing you. I mean, it's pretty nice. All the results are on the phone. Anyway, so doctor, confirms he thinks I have allergies and shit.
when was this? Like June?
This was
May?
first week of June, I think. No. First week of June, I went to urgent care. It doesn't matter. But anyway, doctor's like, hey, here's what we think's going on with you right now. But also our records show, which to put it in perspective on how long it's been since I've been to a normal doctor. He's like, yeah, last time you were here, you were 5'2" and 105 pounds. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's been a couple
Sounds
years.
like me.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, well, let's do a physical. So we do the whole fucking physical. Yeah. So homeboy's like a 60-year-old Indian man, if I had to guess. Very heavy accent. So physical goes great. We're good. And then he's like, all right, drop your pants. I'm like, okay. So you got to drop.
Did you make
drop
it?
the pants.
Did you make a joke or something right then?
No,
You gotta take me
I
to dinner
didn't.
first.
I didn't do that. He's very heavily Indian. I don't think he would have caught the
Why would I go to dinner with you?
with a heavy accent. But so he told me drop trout. I'm like, all right. So I'm standing there and I had a really long shirt on. So then I'm like full blown like kindergarten peeing where I'm holding my shirt up, just standing there in the middle of the room. And then he fucking sits on the stool and then he starts writing stuff down. And I'm not even exaggerating, for a solid minute, he's just writing stuff down. No, he's not looking. He's not even looking up. And I'm just you would assume if you tell me to drop, I'm assuming you're ready to go. I'm not assuming you're hey, take your pants off and then sit there for a minute. So I'm just standing there for a minute.
Is he taking notes on that or the
No.
the before?
I think everything else that he's writing down. Yeah. Very awkward. And then he starts doing it and he's like, oh, there's something there. And I'm like, oh fuck.
Just kidding. That's your wiener.
And then he's like, oh, never mind. That's normal. And I'm just like, what? Why would you say something? Why? Now I'm freaking out.
Bro, I don't know what is it with doctors. I feel like doctors, some of them just want you
Fuck with you a little bit.
Bro, when I had to get my hernia, I have one it's in my crotchal region, but just a little bit below my belly button. And when I had to get it checked out, just a little bit below my belly button, okay? And I'm pulling my pants down to
Yeah.
but just above.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no.
Yeah, just rip them off.
They needed my whole wiener out
Yeah.
to feel right below my belly button.
This is, I don't know if you've been in a while, but you don't get to help them. So maybe a little bit too graphic here, but it is holding wiener up, one hand, Indian man's hand holding that, and then second hand is just doing his thing, checking all around. It is awkward as hell. And then I told Amanda about it because I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Bro, when I had to go to urology last year, same thing happened, but Heidi was in the room.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd be like, get the fuck out.
I was like, turn the fuck around.
turn around. We only do this when the lights are off.
Well, I told Amanda about it, and then Amanda's like, well, were you hard? And I'm like, the fuck? And then she had a good point. She was
you
like,
want to be kind.
that's what she was asking. Yeah, she was like, well, you didn't play with it a little bit before, and I'm like, why the fuck would I do that? And she's like, yeah, because you don't want it to be
yeah.
And then
this
I started
isn't
thinking,
what I'm normally working with.
Is this what guys there's no way that's a real.
No, that's not.
I didn't think to do that, but when she said that, I'm like, fuck. I bet there's someone out there that's like.
When I had to do the hernia thing and pull down, Taylor's in the room, and I didn't know I was gonna have to do that, so I didn't have any preparation. So I'm just hey.
Doctor's office it's real cold.
What's temperature in here?
Well, that was the main thing I was going to ask. Is do guys think
Bro, y'all need to watch the Ohio State HBO because it's literally this doctor's rubbing this shit and guys are literally getting hard and then he likes it and then he starts thrusting on him and stuff.
Yeah, how much
Weird.
is that happening before you're if this Indian man would have started playing with it a little bit, I wonder how long it could have gone on that I would have been It was weird. Like this is a standard practice.
I'd say
like
after about 20 seconds, maybe.
yeah, right. You're like, what are you doing? Yeah. Well, anyway, Amanda brought that up, and then she was like, yeah, like in locker rooms, like guys, like you know, like you're not, like you get a little hard before you like pull your pants off in the locker room. And I'm like, no, they don't.
Here's something that
And now I'm wondering, like,
here's something that I've talked with Taylor frequently about this. Girls are totally fine with just getting. I've told Taylor, I'm like, you know, y'all like we'll just get butt naked with each other, like y'all be changing, just get completely butt naked. Dudes don't do that.
No.
Dudes, if like I was like, so if y'all are both in the closet, girls, and y'all both need to change, you just get butt like completely naked. They're like, yeah, of course. It's like guys wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No.
Even in the locker room, if there's another person in the locker room and I need to like change my pants, I'm like, I'm gonna go. Well, I don't. Do y'all get completely naked if there's another person in the locker room?
I respect the confidence. It's not me though. But even at like fucking art, there's been a couple times at like Lifetime where I'm like, I'm gonna go pee, and you have to go through the locker room, and there's just like fucking naked 50-year-old dude.
I need to know if your clothes are in the locker room, you have to get butt naked.
I'm not like that.
No, I'm not.
So if someone else is in the locker room and you're like, I don't know, 7 feet from them.
I think that's like the generation before us.
Bro, if I'm alone in the locker room, I'm not. If no one else is in the locker room, I'm not getting naked in the locker room.
No, if no one's in the locker room.
Yeah, but someone's gonna walk in.
No, that's why honestly, when that happens, I do it really quick because I'm worried about that. And if someone comes in, I'm like tripping on my underwear. I'm like, no.
I don't know, but yeah, no, that happened. And then I don't know if y'all have ever done this, but he recommended me to an ENT because he's like, you know, let's find out what's going on. So I had a whole thing done. I had an allergy test. You ever got an allergy test?
Mm-hmm. Heidi has.
Dude, needle.
They
right?
pricked me 72 fucking times in my back. Ugh. It's not a needle. It's just like it honestly just feels like someone's like taking their needle and like, but anything you don't react to, they then follow up with like a little like epidural needle. I think like the really small needle. I don't know how to explain it, but so I got 72 pricks in my back, and then I got like 42. I got 20 something shots in each arm.
Wait, 72? Is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
They're pretty fast
like
about
one?
it. No, she's
right,
like 1, 2. I mean, it took a while. I was there for 3.5 hours.
Oh. I'd rather just I'd be like, give me all the things that you're testing for, and I'll just either consume them or rub them on my body, and we'll find out.
Well, I found out that I am allergic
peanuts.
to a lot of shit that I didn't even know I had allergies to, including cats, which I've always known. But I'm also allergic to dogs. I'm mildly allergic to all dog dander, so I'm technically kind of allergic to senna. Oh. So they think that's part of why I've had so much like sinus problems. It's because I sleep in my room and have the fan on, and Senna sleeps in my room, and she sheds a lot, and the hair is just like in my face all night, and that's so on top of everything else I got going on. Now I found out I'm allergic to my dog and my entire house basically,
bro. And on top of that,
and I got groped by an Indian.
Do we think? I feel like white people are more prone to being allergic to things. Is that a fact?
I think I may be way off base here. I think that you are more prone to be allergic to stuff the less contact you have with it. And I think that historically, like white people are more like stay inside and shelter in place and not doing a lot of outdoor activities.
Yeah, because like
that's why.
You don't hear this from like Mexican people.
No, and like when I grew up, I was out in the woods nonstop.
No,
I'm not allergic to anything.
And like,
I'm allergic to a bad time.
I grew up out in the forest like literally every day, and I never had allergies. And it wasn't until I like was working in the office all day and like playing video games and not really going outside that I started developing allergies to weeds and stuff. That may not be how this works at all. I just feel like when I stopped hanging out outside so much and doing stuff outside, I started developing allergies to that.
I take that back. I think I do have allergic reaction to like pollen because pollen season comes around. I'm like congested. So
I wonder if it's just like Mexicans to go and get checked, because like my parents have had individual, like my mom, pecans. And
when was the last time you got your balls groped?
No, allergy.
Oh, we're not talking about physical anymore.
This is. I had this thought the other day, and it's gonna sound. This is not. I'm not being racist here, but I had this thought the other day. Yeah, I have a Mexican friend. It's fine, but. I had the thought the other day of like, I'm like low key sick. I've had all these tests done. I have MRI done. I had a body scan. I'm like, I'm going to find something. And like, turns out I'm good. Meanwhile, it's like, I was watching like, you got these fucking guys that like doing yard work shit. It's like they're fucking sunburned to hell. He's smoking 6 cigs a day. They're eating nachos out of a food truck. Like, these guys don't fucking know if anything's wrong with them, and they don't give a shit. Like, I don't think those guys are going to the doctor once a week and like having MRIs and stuff. Like, they don't give a fuck.
And around grass.
I think they're just
trees,
not bitches. Yeah, I think they're just like the older, like, we don't give a shit. We're just getting our job done and going home.
Bro,
meanwhile, I'm like, I cough once. I'm like, need a doctor. What's going on?
I think the whole world. I always use my grandma as like an analogy or something. Whenever I'm like trying to be like optimizing my health, doing all these things, I just go, my grandma lived to 91 years old, and I don't think she took a damn multivitamin in her entire life. Like, I don't think she did anything. Not saying that science has improved and stuff, but it's always interesting, especially like being in the fitness community. Like, we'll be like, oh man, I had a bunch of cookies last night. Like my sugar, like that was so bad. Like that was so bad for me. And like meanwhile, like people just do that like every single day and like continue to live normal lives. But we think we're gonna like implode if we had like a couple days of eating bad.
I started watching 1,000 Pound Sisters. I can't stop watching it. It's fucking addicting.
1,000 pound?
Yeah, the two of them together are 1,000 pounds. One's 600 and the other one's 400. My point is though, like they are just straight up eating like KFC every fucking day, like whipped cream and shit, and like they're not dead. And yeah, I think you're right. Like I eat like half a pint of ice cream sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god,
there's a saying.
I'm gonna ruin myself.
There's a saying. There's a lot of obese people. There's a lot of old people. There's not a lot of obese old people. Let that sink in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of tall old people either.
That's
when's the last time you saw like a 6'5", 80-year-old man? Which the argument is like, oh, they shrink, but like, all right, when's the last time you saw a 6'2", 80-year-old man?
Well, I think they would just shrink like.
I'm just saying, yeah, tall people. I mean, I guess there's not a lot of tall people to begin with, but
you're not that tall.
I haven't seen.
No, but like, imagine an 85. I've seen like one in my entire life.
Obese old person?
I think it's like the Great Dane thing, where like my heart's pumping a little harder to get blood to my limbs, so we just don't make it as long. I think we got a shorter lifespan. Because like, when's the last time you saw a 7-foot 80-year-old man?
I wonder if they have data on that.
I feel like
they must.
I don't know if it's because it's just more rare to see tall people in general, or if it's because they're all dying at like 65.
It's also rare to see people with red hair. I think red hair is like a
daywalkers.
Yeah, they're like, I think it's like not as common anymore to have red hair, and so like I think now when you see someone's like naturally like bright red hair, it's kind of like, oh my god.
I mean, South Park also just like ruined their lives. So I got a little red coming through my beard recently.
I have red in my aunt and uncle are like super redheads.
I have an uncle and all of her kids are redhead, and my grandma was a redhead. And I'm noticing that like as I let this grow a little bit, it's getting a little red.
I have orange in my beard.
Do you have any white hairs yet?
Yes, I have some salt and pepper in my.
I haven't found any yet.
On the side here.
I also haven't looked.
Hey, assuming knock on wood that no illnesses get us. If you were to estimate what age do you think you'll let's just say, which apparently is not the case. Apparently most people actually don't just die from old age. It's like they become old and then like something affects them.
I think heart disease kills like 30% of people.
I think it's like actually super rare to just be like, I just fell asleep and drifted away. What age do you think? Assuming nothing bad happens.
I would hope 84.
84?
Depends on quality of life. Are you saying you think or you hope?
I hope.
Yeah, right? Because like
I'd like to break into the 80s.
Yeah, but like, what if you start developing dementia at like 75? Like, do you want to go on another 10 years?
Okay, we're not talking about that. We're talking about you're just
having a good quality of life.
You're just getting old.
You're not in a nursing home. You're living by yourself.
Sure.
I mean, I would like to live to like fucking 90, but I don't see that happening.
Wrong answer. I would like to live the exact day that Taylor lives.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
What?
Well, because like Charlie's still here. You're just gonna leave him alone.
He's gonna be a grown-ass man.
I know, but you're still just going to leave him alone? Like, he lost his mom, now you want to lose both parents at the same time?
That's what old people do, bro.
I think it's fucked up. I'm not saying you should want to live without Taylor, but I feel like it's fucked up to be like, all right, sorry, kids, I'm out. Like, your mom's out. Fuck y'all.
Charlie will be a 40-year-old man. 30.
I mean, okay, realistically, you'll be like 100 when Taylor's like 70, so.
That's true.
If anything, you got to flip the situation.
That's true. Joe, not to bring up more kind of bad shit, but AMD is at like 150. Dude. Joe's been talking about this AMD stock.
Some guy messaged me and was like, bro, it's time. Like you did it. And I'm just like.
You know what's crazy is a while ago, AMD, it's a computer company. They have a stock.
Why'd you look at them like that?
It was at like 130. Joe kept saying he was buying it. Then it kept going down like 117 a share, like 115. He kept telling me to buy it. Then February happened. Market crashed. It goes down like 75. And Joe's like.
I still did well. I can tell you exactly what I did. I dumped a shit ton in, and I averaged down to 85. Was my like I was in at 85. I wrote it to.
You'd be up almost 100%.
I wrote it to 118, and then it dipped to 115. And I saw this article.
Do you understand what we're saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I saw this article that was like the dude from The Big Short like sold everything, and all these people were shorting shit. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like I got my money. Like, let me just get it out, put it back in. Like, because before that, all of my money was just sitting in like high yield savings. And I'm like, dude, after like the nightmare, because at one point I was down like $60,000 on that like February dip.
Yeah.
So I'm like, look, I made like 30 grand. Like, I'm good. I'm gonna just call it quits. And like fucking 4 days after I sold at 118, it jumped to 140 and then 150, and now it's
So now you have no AMD.
I left. I did the math the other day. I had almost like 1,100 shares.
Is this boring you, Christian?
So
No, I just had to look at something.
All right.
I left a lot of money on the table. I think I left about 40 grand on the table from when I sold to what it would have turned into.
I love that I don't worry about my. I'd be so stressed out if I was doing
even.
Dude,
I
it's
did
like a
all of
fucking
that.
game. I love it.
From the Trump tariffs to before the Trump tariffs to now, I think I'm up like $3,200 on a couple $100 grand. like I basically just did nothing for the last 6 months.
I remember right early February, my accountant texts me and he goes, "Hey, just so you know, is it Charlie Munger? No,
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Yes, just so you know, Warren Buffett pulled all of his money out of the market. Just so you can do with what you want with that information." I go, "Nah, I'm staying in."
He doesn't fucking know anything, dude. Fuck that guy.
I was like, this old man doesn't know what he's talking about, and it just boom plummeted.
Can you imagine if you would have listened and then put all your money back in at like a week later?
Here's the thing: you wouldn't have a week later wouldn't have been the
Or like at any point after that, though. Like if you would have caught any part of that dip, maybe not the bottom, but any part of that dip. Like,
did I optimize that dip? Did I buy the bottom?
Yeah.
I did a little bit, but I didn't put the most amount of money in at the peak of the bottom, at the lowest of the valley. But all I know, from the moment that the market started crashing to April, I think about 2 days went by that I did not buy. I think every single day I was buying. Every day.
I was so worried.
Never sold.
Trying to dollar cost average AMD that I ran out of money. That was my
that's
problem.
the
Like
biggest
Max would text our group chat and be like, "Boys, buy. Like today's the bottom." And I'm like, I have no more PP left. I am out. There's nothing in my bank account. I cannot buy anymore. There was a time where
Mortgage
I was like,
your house.
Yeah, there was a time where I was like, maybe I just sell the McLaren and put that I'm out of cash to put in the market. Like I need to.
I'm
But-
glad that I bought. I'm glad that I bought the dip.
I left a lot on the table and I'm upset about it.
Christian, do you hear about this Coldplay concert?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
He just resigned.
give a
The
give a
CEO
recap
resigned.
to the people what happened.
CEO cheating on his wife with a accounting HR director,
Who's also married with kids.
and she was like recently hired. I heard.
Apparently he was the one pushing for her being hired.
So they're cheating on each other, and then Coldplay on the jumbotron.
They go to a concert.
Yep, go to concert, get on the jumbotron. They react very, and then
I
get
had that
called
thought
out.
of like, if they wouldn't have reacted that way, it's possible that someone there would have recognized them, but like more than likely it would have been fine.
Yeah,
Like if they just smiled and waved at the camera, like more than likely it never would have turned into anything.
Bro, the memes that I have seen from this have just been, oh my
Did you
gosh.
see the guy's statement? He ended it with like something about
Yeah, dude, fucking douche.
Like a quote?
no, just like
No, he ended
we
it with like
should-
that should have been a private. Basically, maybe it was not real, but the thing I saw was like
was real.
His apology, and then at the bottom it was like, also this just shows that like modern society, like privacy doesn't exist. Like that was supposed to be a private moment, shouldn't have been filmed without consent or whatever. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like
You're at a concert.
like you're gonna try to fucking sneak in a little like this also shows how there's no privacy left anymore. Like
bro,
you got caught.
you're at a. I was talking to Taylor about this. I was like, he's someone who's I don't know, I guess you wouldn't call him like a public figure, but he's like a person of importance of a company, right? A lot of people know who he is. It's
I
actually
don't think so.
If you're a CEO, there's a lot
I
of
don't think
employees that know who
Yeah,
you
okay,
are,
all right.
at minimum. I never heard of the company Astronomer. I've never heard of
Astronomy.
whatever.
I think it's astronomer.
It's definitely astronomer.
Oh.
Astronomer.
It's astronomer.
I was like, if you're going to cheat on your person, like, why would you? I feel like if you're going to cheat, you got to go to like the hole in the wall restaurant 6 hours away.
Yeah.
Like, how are like the chances of you just being at a restaurant or something? Like, you have no idea. Not only of the people who just come up to you who like acknowledge
You
that
think
they
that
know
was
who
in
you
their
are.
city? That was in their city.
No, I think they went to Vegas or something. Is it Vegas? But I'm assuming it's at the Dome. Is that the Dome?
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
No,
But-
no.
Coldplay's not the dumb.
But I'm just like, how do you cheat on someone and then go out in public and then are like, oh my God, someone caught us? Be like, that's crazy. That's
Think
why.
he blames Coldplay?
Thanks
Think
a
he
lot.
listens to Coldplay ever again? Or think he's like, fuck Coldplay?
Bro, the person on the, did you hear the audio?
Yeah, he
It's
called
like,
him out, yeah.
It's like, oh, they're either really embarrassed or they're having an affair. Like, I just couldn't imagine. That's why, like, I feel like when you're like a celebrity or an influencer or something, celebrity's a little more important. Influencer's not very important, but like it's almost like I'd probably like impossible because if you went out in public, you never know who knows you, who like.
Didn't Conor McGregor just get in trouble for like kissing some girl on a beach or something? Someone had a picture. And
I
he
didn't
was
see that.
Yeah, I think so. I think he was like kissing some random girl on a beach and like somebody took pictures. And
Yeah.
turns out you just shouldn't cheat.
Turns out you
Yeah.
shouldn't cheat.
And if you're going to, you double down on it and don't freak out when the camera's on you. Because, like I said, I feel like if he wouldn't have freaked out, aside from a random employee being like, I know that guy, which probably wouldn't have happened, like it probably would have never, it would have been okay. Because literally him freaking out, like them freaking out made the Coldplay guy call him out, which got it posted on the internet, which then went, yeah, now get fucked.
Yeah, that's pretty tragic. Let's see.
You think after it happened he went home and told his wife, or you think he waited for it to like how long after he saw the first post was he like, fuck, I gotta tell her? Or do you think she saw the post before he told her?
I'm pretty sure people told her.
Yeah, people probably told her.
I mean, it was on a millisecond. It was on Twitter, and then it's just the number one talked about thing right now. Well, can I talk about
Hey,
stuff?
babe, we're gonna be Amish from now on. No more phones in the house. We're moving to the countryside.
Kevin Durant's coming to Houston. I'm
I don't
excited
really care
for
about
it.
basketball anymore.
I'm excited
sorry.
for it.
Oh,
Y'all
no,
seen the billboards?
He's pretty funny. I don't know.
Man, I, mean, I saw like 4 billboards. They got a
What?
budget of 4 billboards.
No. What
What'd
the
you say?
fuck did you just say?
What'd you say?
I said he's funny.
Were you making a joke, or you think we're talking about Kevin Hart?
That was a bad joke.
Oh, okay, all right.
It was like I don't know sports. That's Kevin Hart. Kevin, I gotta mix. It was better if Joe didn't call it out.
Kevin Durant's cool,
Yeah,
but I just don't really care about basketball. He's also old.
What do you mean he's coming to the area?
He's definitely he's like 32.
No.
He's 33. I think.
No, I think he's like 38.
Nah.
Okay, he's coming here about
coming
what?
to
He's a really
Houston
good
for the
player. He's like an
Rockets.
all-star
No, I get
player.
that. Oh, he's coming
Yeah,
to
yeah, he's
Houston
gonna
to
start-
play.
yeah,
I thought he was
yeah.
like, I was like, yeah, people travel all the time, bro.
He's nuts. He's like
He's
for his-
36.
Yeah,
You're right.
he's like 7 foot. For his height, he's nuts. Like he's probably one of the best players at like over 6'11".
We're about to be real good.
But he's really thin though. I don't know how he has like break legs and shit all the time because he is like insane. Like compared to like LeBron and shit, he's tiny.
Yeah.
That's exciting, sports and stuff.
Yeah, sports. Go sports.
I found a dog. You want me to tell
Yeah,
that?
you ruined the pod.
Yeah,
Buddy
so,
ruined the pod.
You want me to tell this story?
We've heard it.
No, you haven't.
You told us.
Kinda.
What were the % chances of you keeping the dog?
I feel like you kinda wanted
Why
to.
don't? Can I tell the people what happened?
You didn't do it a video or something?
I did it on my YouTube, but I don't know if everyone watches. Do you think I shouldn't tell it because I'm just repeating what I already told?
I think maybe cliff note it real quick.
I found a dog. Took it home.
A lot of vet visits.
Found a dog.
Max found a clone to Dude.
Yeah.
Like that dog, I thought it was Dude a couple
Man,
times.
I was
Like,
really hoping to tell the story because I was going to add in like all these details to like really
okay,
get you involved in the story.
Tell it. Let's go. We got time.
So the sun was peeking in over the valley, and I'm cruising down my Raptor, hand just gripping on the steering wheel, loving the horsepower. I come around the bend. I see a dog in the middle of the street. I take my right foot and I slam on the brakes. The truck skirts to a halting stop, inches away from this dog.
Was this at your house or was this here? Where were you when
This
you
is
found the
in
dog?
front, right here.
Right here?
In
Okay.
front of this. I rip the door open. I look back and I look forward, looking for vehicles to see if there's any
sound like
potential
ChatGPT.
threat to come. The dog perks its head up and looks at me, frightened, curious. Okay, no, yeah, I found a dog. It ran away. Caught the dog because it was a doodle.
Did you just leave your car in the street?
Well, no, I chased it into the place across the street. It's sprinted, and so I see a lot of like dogs out, right? Like in my neighborhood, it's a problem. Like there's dogs all the time, but usually whether you get close or you see them far away, and they just sprint away. And like, what are you supposed to make your your life's mission to go try to find this dog? It just sprints, right? With this one, sprinted away, and I don't know because if it's a golden doodle or something, but
I was
like,
gonna say the fact that it
Definitely
looked like
it's a
Dude.
doodle.
I feel like if it was like a pit bull, you would have been like, But the fact that it looked just like dude, I feel like you were like, what if that was dude?
I think I was kind of like, man, like let me just go see if I can. So it like runs into the parking lot over there. I drive over there and it stops. I get out and then it sprints again, goes another street. And I'm just like trying to, luckily it's in the morning, so there's not a lot of people. And then it like comes back and it crawls under this car, like this like small little car. I'm like, couldn't find an SUV. It's like really small. And he's like painting like crazy. His paws are all bloody. And then I had like a tiny little bit of water. I'm trying to like throw water at his face because he's just like panting like crazy. So then I come over here because I was like, I don't have any water. So I was like, maybe I can get the dog out if I bring like a bucket of water. So I go back. He's still under the car. I like push the bucket under the vehicle. He doesn't get it. I'm trying to like splat. I'm like, take the water, dog. Like you're clearly just. And then I get my leash and I kind of like. Because I reach in, I'm like, it's Doodle, so I know he's not going to be like, I'm assuming he's not going to like try to bite me or anything. I reach in, like kind of like pet him, and then I'm able to put the leash.
Why do you assume he wouldn't bite you?
Because he's a Doodle.
That's just so. That's fine.
Doodles.
Stereotypes. I get it.
I mean, I'm just saying, they're friendly dogs. Put the leash on, was able to like kind of like pull him out, and then I let Dude was in the car, so Dude's like barking through the window of this other dog. He's like, who's that? It's kind of like the Spider-Man thing where he's like pointing. And then I pulled the dog out, and then I'm unable to, I'm like, what am I going to do with this dog, right? I found this dog. Now I got this dog. I was able to pick him up, put him in the truck. That's when I called you guys.
You're not worried they were going to like if I found another Doberman on the street and I put it in the truck with Senna, like there's a fucking dog fight going on in this truck.
That's why I have the dog. I pulled Dude out of the truck, and I have them both on leash, and I kind of was like, let them meet a little bit. Again,
that wouldn't happen.
Golden Doodles, they're not going to be vicious.
Yeah.
So then I put Dude in the front seat. Then I put this dog in the back seat. Go to the vet. Long story short, not chipped. So we take them. I always locate animals apparently after hours or on the weekends. So they're like, because like once you take them to the vet, like they're kind of like, yeah, you have to take the dog. Like you can't just leave the dog at this 24-hour. Unless I don't even think on a Sunday, unless you were going to go take it to the pound or something. I don't even know where you take dogs. So we take the dog home, and then we're like, okay, we got the dog. Monday we'll try looking for all the owners. And then Monday morning it was like Taylor's mission. She spent like 2.5 hours on phones, on like calling. We basically were like, okay, he's not chipped. We're gonna call every groomer because he was recently haircut. Yeah. I don't know if it was by a professional, but his hair was definitely recently cut. We called every groomer, every mobile groomer, every vet, every like shelter, every animal hospital, like within like a 15-mile radius of this. Right, I think it was even like 20 miles, like just in Houston, anything that was like dog. Went on like the Nextdoor app, put on Facebook groups. There's like whole websites for just lost dogs. Which when I went on the website, I was like, holy shit, there's a lot of like we found a dog in this area, like it's crazy. And every place we called, they're like, wait, is it a golden doodle and he's not chipped? And like no one's reported it. We're like, okay, that's strange. Maybe like give it a day or so, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, if a dog got out in an area. Like you would call one of these places, or someone would have contacted, or someone would know from maybe my social media and like word getting out. I had Brody the Golden Doodle, who's like the most popular Golden Doodle on social media. He posted on his story about we call him Buddy.
That dog posted on a story.
Yeah, he's like woof.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Cliff is the owner's name. So we're like calling all over, and just like no one's finding this dog, and we're trying to, and then of course I'm posting about this dog, and everyone's starting to give like their hypothesis, and people are coming up with all these different like scenarios about like why the person hasn't found. They're like,
what do you think?
Well,
what are you leaning towards?
I thought they were out of town.
Well, that was one.
He might have got
the dog.
No, here's the thing.
Might have just like, I don't know.
Someone was like,
you left him in the house for a week by himself? Like someone had to go check on him.
I'm going to tell you. So people are like, the owner could be out of town. I go, okay. Well, someone would have been watching the dog. So that person would have called the owners or started calling the places. Someone goes, yeah, maybe they were worried about like the people reacting, so they're just like going to wait to tell them when they get back. I go, well, now you're just stretching the possibilities, but okay, there's that scenario. Then it was like, what if someone got in a car accident? And I'm like, okay, so they got in a car accident and straight went into a coma, and then wasn't able to tell them that there's a dog also in the car that got flown from the, like people are just doing, I'm like, yeah, I guess that's a possibility. People are saying, oh, it could have been from the floods. And I'm like, that was 4 hours away.
I have a hypothesis.
Okay.
Two options.
Okay.
They didn't want the dog anymore, and they threw it out of the car.
Correct. That's an option.
Or
they give it a fresh haircut, and then let it
but
go?
that's the weird thing. It's an expensive dog. He seemed like he was pretty well behaved.
Yeah,
He's
Doodle
in good
is
health,
like $2,000, by the way.
and
so
he just got groomed. So that's why it's weird. Or, I hope I'm wrong, elderly owner died. They haven't been discovered yet. Maybe dog was in the backyard. That's the only thing I can think of is that like maybe there's a dead person in a house somewhere around there that just hasn't been discovered yet, and this was their dog that escaped.
It was one of those things like
died.
Taylor and I have done like everything beyond the just like, hey, did you look under every like maybe the owners are under like boulders around the street, right? Like maybe the dog fell out of a United flight and you should check they were starting to pull all these things. And they're like, oh, like you got to go beyond 20 miles. But the dog ran further. I'm like, guys, what's the threshold? Like, do I check in Missouri? Maybe he ran from Arkansas. Like,
no, you've done everything you could do.
So
it's just weird he's groomed.
I know. So we fostered this dog for 4 days, tried finding his parents for 4 days. And then, I had a bunch of people saying like, oh, like I'll take the dog, all these things. But I guess the good ending to a bad situation, even though we hope the parents, we left our information to all these places. Taylor's sister, they were like looking for a dog, not looking for a dog, but like looking to get a dog. So they're taking him, and if parents come forward, we'll totally be like, hey, first of all, I need an explanation as to why it's been 7 days now. But he's like in the family now, so that's cool.
Bro, Nala got away when me and Heidi were traveling to India. Nala got out of my dad's backyard and was gone for like 5 or 6 days. And she was crossing, she crossed Highway 6, she crossed like during heavy rain. She ended up in Lake Olympia, like the neighborhood, in some random subscriber's front lawn under a tree in the shade.
Nala's been through some shit.
We found a dog at our mailbox one time, took it to the vet, it was chipped, and the lady's owner, the dog's owner was like 1.5 miles, 2 miles into a different neighborhood. And then I went to drop the dog off. I'm like, it was like this older Asian woman didn't even answer the door. She was like out watering the plants in the backyard as if nothing happened or something. I'm like going through the backyard. I'm like, hey, is this your dog? She's like, oh yeah, I found it 2 miles away. Oh, okay, thanks.
I think Nala's
what?
I think Nala's 5 miles away, like from my dad's house to the.
But I'm just saying, like this woman was just like, first she's just watering her plants in the backyard. I'm like, you don't realize your dog's not there, but like I don't know, man. So. We did everything we could. Dogs at a good home now. Yeah. We'll still see them probably like on a weekly basis, and it's just like a strange story.
That's I saw,
and I could just not take 3 dogs.
Dude, I followed. So Heidi posts this like girl that like does rescues in Houston and Sugar Land and stuff, and then I followed her because Heidi like posted. Dude, I can't. I think I have to unfollow her. It's like I feel so bad for all these dogs. Like I want to go save all of them. I'm going to have fucking 15 dogs if I'm not careful. Because like every time I see one, I'm like, I could take it for like a week if I needed to. I'm
about to have the land for it.
Dude, well, some of them are. And like there's a little 3-month-old Doberman puppy that got attacked at the dog park in Sugar Land, like bad.
Yeah.
And I guess the owners couldn't afford the like reconstructive surgery. I guess like its jaw got really messed up and stuff. So they just like, we're going to put it down. And I guess like a rescue came forward and we're like, we'll take it. And now they're like trying to make him better. And then they're going to like put him up for adoption. Like he's like a full breed. Honestly, I'm kind of like, I might save him.
The hospital, as soon as they were like, oh, it's not, like we got him checked out. He was dehydrated, overheated. Like they had to give him all this stuff. They were like, oh yeah, and by the way, I think, they're like, I have to double check, but I think in the city we're in, like, I think after like 3 days, the dog's legally yours. Like, cause you're caring for it at that point. I don't know. But a lot of people are like, just take the dog. He gets along with all the other
3
doodles.
is too much.
Did any part of you want to?
Taylor definitely wanted to.
I mean, he looks like dude. He got along with the other dogs. Like,
oh, he's great, and he's like he can sit on command. Yeah. He doesn't like he's potty trained. Literally, the dog's largest flaw is that he's like sloppy water drinker, and I'm like, that's the best, right? No, I could as much as I wanted
especially
to
with
take
Charlie
this dog,
in 2 months.
The unknown of like a new baby.
Yeah,
I told Taylor I was like, not that like the house is too small or anything like that, but I was like, maybe if we were at our next home, we've already had a kid or two, understand what our life is like with a child. Like maybe
3 dogs is a lot.
You have like acres of land.
Yeah, it was just it was not in the cards like for this.
3 or 4 dogs like at your new house wouldn't be that bad, but like 3
Yeah, but
dogs
like,
in
they
your
like
townhouse
take the
would
dogs
be-
everywhere. Like
Yeah.
that no way.
That's what I was saying. Is like
Yeah.
you just have to leave all the dogs. You can never.
Yeah.
2 is already a lot. When you go to let someone to watch your dogs, hey,
2
can you
is
watch,
a ton.
Can you watch 3 of my dogs? Like no. So it's just like you have to be in a different like place in your life. I think to have like 3 dogs. Like you got to just. I think, and especially because I like taking the dogs everywhere with me. So 3's a lot. So.
This is kind of heavy. No. Yeah. I want people to be like, oh, you're so insensitive. The conversation came up because of Senna's current situation. And I never really thought about this, but Amanda like loves having Senna in the house. Like she said she feels so much safer when I'm not home because Senna's in the house, like
For sure.
in the house. So the conversation came up of like, you know, if we were gonna get another one, you know, like, do we wait? And I was like, if Senna passes away, I'm gonna need a lot of fucking time before. So then it was like, Amanda was like, well, what if we got another puppy now? You know, that way Senna's around the puppy and stuff, and that way if something did happen, you know, we have another dog. And I'm like, you know, I get it, but also I'm like, I feel like that's too. But then it came up. I brought up as well. I'm like, if best case scenario, if Senna goes into remission for 2 or 3 years, like now we have 2 80-pound Dobermans in our house. Like there's a possibility that Senna makes it through this, and now we have 2. And that was where she was like, absolutely not. Like let's not even, you know. Because I think two, especially 2 big dogs, like 2 fucking Frenchies, who cares? But like 2 80-pound dogs, like.
And this is just like, this is me just speaking as like a friend to you. Like if I was in your situation, I think the best thing is to spend as much time with Senna and like and I think process what's happening and like. God forbid something bad happens, you know.
I think I would need like a year.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any world where I could like just go get another dog immediately. I've always thought that was weird when I see people there, like their dog's dying, like a week later they have a puppy, and I'm like, I don't know how you do that.
No,
Like,
I can't even imagine that, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see what else happened with me. Found a dog.
Epstein.
Yeah, what's up with that,
Dude,
bro?
Trump is
So
pissing me off.
So the Epstein list is apparently not real.
Yeah, apparently there was never a client list, and it's a Democratic talking point when
I thought it was
when it was a Republican talking point.
a whole
before.
thing that it's like we got the files. Like,
Yeah, no, it was. They invited a bunch of influencers out there and fucking, we're going to release them. And it turns out they were holding a bunch of shit that was already released 2 years ago.
So Joe, conspiracy theorist expert, what do you think happened?
Oh.
What did Asmongold tell you?
I actually, because of the whole Senate situation and like some family stuff going on, I haven't had time to do anything. If I'm wearing my tinfoil hat, either the files had too much of Trump and Trump's friends in them, and they decided, fuck that. There's no way we can release this without fucking over like
The Democrats would have
vested
released
interests. Yeah, but there's, Clinton's on there, Obama. I mean, you have all the Democrats are on there too.
Obama went to Epstein?
He didn't go to Epstein's Island, but he had some kind of. I think basically every politician has had some connection to this fucking guy.
Did you go?
Which no, I never went to the island. Stephen Hawking went to the fucking island though. What was he doing there? You know, like that one's crazy. Yeah, you can't even argue that. Like, what was he fucking? He wasn't riding jet skis and shit. Like, why'd you go to the island, dude? Like, what were you doing there?
Oh my god.
I think either there was too much problems that it would cause for Trump personally and a lot of people that they didn't want to implicate, and they were like, fuck that. Which is ironic because he's the one that was like, I'm pretty sure like Trump's the one that outed the prince, like Prince Andrew. I'm pretty sure Trump's the one that was like, Prince Andrew was there and like talking shit about all this, and now all of a sudden it's like, stop talking about it, we need to move on. Or the bigger conspiracy theory is like, if you look into Epstein's, and I don't know all the fucking stuff, but Epstein was like a public school teacher or like a professor or something before. Basically, Epstein went from being like a low-wage professor or something to one of the richest men in New York and like this huge influential person over the course of like a couple of years. And no one can really explain how it happened. And over the years, there's been people, like, have you ever watched American Made with Tom Cruise? Basically, like the U.S. government like funded and put the guy that was running drugs to South America in power.
Great movie.
Yeah. But basically, the government has a history of like using people to get leverage on like diplomats and shit. And then the next thing is that like the government was the reason that Epstein was able to do what he did. Like that the government put Epstein in power to get leverage on some of these other like Saudi princes and stuff and use that as like blackmail. And that's why he got to where he did so quickly, is because the government did it. And now it turns out that like maybe the island and stuff was known about from the government, and they were using that to get leverage on like Prince Andrew and these high profile individuals. Those are the conspiracies that make sense to me.
What level of crime would the president have to commit for the people that are around him to not cover it up? Would it be like, you shouldn't have offed that dude in public?
Well, and here's my fucking thing with even on Trump on this one. It's just like, it's the same issue I have with Doge of like, give us a fucking name. I hate that now they're like, oh, there's no list. It's like, all right, well, I think there was something like 1,000 hours of footage from the island of people partaking in like, and they were like, we can't release that because the identities of the young girls. It's like, I get that. Like, you can't show the videos because there's child, pornography and stuff in it. But there's other people in the fucking videos. Like the girl that was his assistant is in jail right now because she was facilitating minors to people.
Yeah.
There's someone's name, like someone should go to fucking jail. It's crazy that one person went to jail over this. It's like there's a video of somebody
and it's a girl
that you can
assistant?
identify. Yeah.
Maxwell.
Him and her are the only two that ever went to jail. And like, you tell me no one else worked on the island. No one flew the jet with the kid. It's like, just give us somebody. It's the same with Doge when they're like, oh, we found $8 billion in fraud. And it's like, okay, but like who's going to get arrested over it? And it's like, well, no names.
No, we solved it.
Yeah, right? It's like, well, somebody signed a phony check. Somebody, authorized their cousin's company to cater for $1 billion, whatever it is. I'm sick of the whole like, oh, we found this, but there's no people to be held liable. There's no fucking way possible that there's not one person involved in the Epstein thing that they can identify and arrest. There's no fucking way. There's too much footage. There's too many flight logs. Like somebody knows something.
Well, for sure.
That's like, I don't like the argument that Trump has now of like, oh, it turns out it's a big nothing burger. There's no, we went through all the files. Everything's fine. Hey. We released the prison video. There's a minute missing and the metadata says that it's been edited, but now forget about that.
He's saying anything Pam Bondi wants to post, she can make public. But
I would say,
I don't think they'll do anything.
Maybe it's not a conspiracy. Maybe there is nothing. But if it is, like Trump needs to come out and say like, hey, look, I'm sorry, I fucked up, and Pam Bondi needs to be fired immediately. Somebody needs to be held responsible for something. We can't just do the whole like, hey, stop talking about it, let's move on. Like, no. Y'all talked about this for 3 fucking years.
Speaking of nothing burger, did you know there is a Trump burger downtown Houston?
Yeah. I think the original
place is it's got like Trump's face out there.
Yeah,
it's called Trump Burger.
It was in Belleville. When I played golf in Brenham, I think the original was in Brenham. Some Indian guy owns it.
Interesting. Okay, Christian, so what are your thoughts about the Epstein?
I'm just tired of the government. Like it's like them just being able to completely switch the narrative and just like it's just wild.
Gaslight you into
it's like I don't trust anything they say. Really,
which I think we've known that. I just hate this whole like. There's no one
involved. This is the most blatant example.
Give us a fucking. There had to be a pilot that flew young girls to the island. Give us the pilot's name. Like put him on the fucking stand.
I'm sure I could find this in like a second. But like, what happens if at a press briefing there's like, hey, why aren't you talking about the Epstein? Like what is their answer?
So that was why everyone was pissed. Someone did that to Trump. And Trump said that there's little kids missing in Texas right now in the flood, and you're fucking insane and you're insensitive for talking about Epstein and not focusing on that.
That's gaslighting right there.
And it's like,
100%.
wait a second. Like, this is the first time. I mean, there's some other shit he's done that I'm like, what the fuck? This is the first time that I'm really like, what are you doing, Trump? Like,
y'all see he's got like ankles are
swollen
swollen.
Yeah. I mean, he is old, bro. He's like 80.
Old.
I mean,
yeah.
I think we forget how old he is because he is pretty sharp and like pretty well spoken, but I think we got so used to Biden that we just assumed that like Trump's a lot younger, but they're same fucking age.
It's crazy. We're like hoping to live to like 80, 84. And Trump's like right there.
He's running the fucking free world.
He stays up every day longer than I do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think old people sleep. I'm pretty sure old people
Vampires?
No, I just don't think you need that much sleep when you get older.
What are you talking about? That's all.
I think you're talking like
do. That's all they do.
You're talking really old. I'm saying like I think like 70s and 80s. Like my grandma before she passed, like she slept like 4 hours a night.
So you're saying when you're younger, you stay up all the time, and when you're in your like 28 to 36, where I'm at, tired all the time, and then you get less.
Can we talk
tired?
about my mattress thing after this?
Okay.
I'm still going back and forth on this fucking dilemma, dude.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll finish up on...
Dude, they're going to cover it up. We can talk about it anytime. Talk about your mattresses.
Have
you guys heard about Helix?
I have...
Keep going.
I have a sleep number. I swear to God, if you put a fucking ad
Keep going. No.
If
I want you to know
that
I got offered a promotion that would have fit perfectly.
You know what pissed me off?
Because I don't even want...
You know what pissed me off? No, it wasn't you. Instagram did this to me.
And I haven't even, okay, what?
I was watching your story with Buddy.
Yeah.
And I clicked through it, and there were no ads. It wasn't the fucking ad. There were no ads. The dog food company that you did the ad for with Buddy ran an ad of you. And so I'm clicking through your story, and as soon as I got to the end of your story, it went to an ad, and I'm like, fucking Max is doing an ad again. And then I saw it was the other company that posted it.
Joe, you can't escape
I'm getting
me, bro.
targeted ads of you on my feed.
You know what's crazy is I was going to do a promotion on this, and then literally after I was done, I was like, Joe, are you done being angry about me doing an ad on here? I was going to fit super naturally and organically in a product that I think you actually would enjoy. And then I was going to go,
you're going to do it.
And I was going to go, and I'm going to split the entire thing with you guys. Just give you thousands of dollars, Joe.
Okay, hold on. Maybe we can get away with a couple ads.
You see this wall that I put up? You think that's free?
Okay. I have a Sleep Number mattress, and I fucking hate it. And my back hurts all the time.
Get the 8 Sleep, bro.
Maybe you just got a wrong version of it. Like, wait, are you a soft
also like
guy or
6 years old? It's no. I mean, the Sleep Number goes. That's the whole point.
Hey,
You
pause.
can dial
Are you
it
a
in.
soft, hard, or medium?
I think I'm like a medium kind of guy. But the whole point of the Sleep Number is you can go up and down on both sides. You can make it firm or soft, just like an air mattress thing. I hate it. Anyway, I'm looking at a new mattress. What is y'all's thoughts on like insanely expensive mattresses? Because you got a 10-year warranty for the most part.
How much is it? How much is it insanely expensive?
The one that I want that has everything, it's $14,000.
Oh,
okay.
I mean, I think it's.
But then the argument that I understand, and like maybe it's because the mattress guy fucking gave me the argument, and he's the one that knows how to sell it. It's like, bro, you spend 8 hours a day in this thing. Like, how much money you spend on a car?
I'm going to tell you.
You spend an hour in it. You spend 8 hours a day. It literally is like the most beneficial thing for your health is good sleep.
Yeah.
So it's like 14 grand one time for 10 years of good sleep.
Here we go. You should change your mattress every 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay? That mattress, now, again, you could do this with everything, but if you...
$8 a day.
Oh, you can't read.
Bored you, Matt.
Why would you spoil it also? First of all, I'm going to use my favorite word here, extrapolate.
Yeah.
If you extrapolate 10 years sleeping every day on a $14,000 mattress, $3.83 a day. Can you afford not to sleep on that high quality, Joe?
But then the other
You
part
can
of
say
me is
that about
like,
anything.
this is fucking disgustingly expensive. You know, like I could get a $5,000, $4,000 mattress, and like that would be an
Yeah,
expensive
but you're getting the
mattress.
one that like moves.
Yeah, so this
and,
is
like,
this is a
you don't
it's
need
a
all that, bro.
Tempur-Pedic with it has fans. So I want the 8 Sleep thing. This has that built into the mattress. So instead of having to wrap your bed with that, this automatically has the cooling and heating
8
built
Sleep
into
wasn't
it.
cheap.
Yeah, that's like another $3,000, I think. So that's where I'm like, if I buy the $8,000 one that moves, and then I buy the $3,000 8 Sleep, I'm still at the $13,000 or $11,000. Why not spend a little bit more and have it all in one?
Bro, most mattresses, whether you're getting them from some of my amazing sponsors or going to the store where they launder money, most high-end mattresses that aren't like just your standard with springs and shit, like have a cooling top, not like cooling like electronic stuff, but they have like a jelly type of top thing that's like pretty cool to touch.
Yeah.
Then you keep your room at like lower temperature. Then you have a ceiling fan.
Yeah.
I don't think you need this.
No,
like,
I'm
like
not
the
like
heat.
I don't wake up. I don't
you
wake
like
up
a hot
sweaty.
mattress?
I do when I'm like waking up. Yeah. Like if I
That's
wake
crazy.
Yeah.
Or you can set it in the morning to like wake you up with heat. Like it'll like at 7 it'll start warming the mattress up so you wake up.
I don't know if I'd like that.
I don't know, man. Because you're right. I can get the exact same mattress without the moving base and without the fans and shit for I think $6,000. So I'm literally paying majority of the money is for the cooling and heating and the moving.
The moving is the biggest thing.
And it has a speaker in it, and you can play like sleep sounds and like soundscapes in the bed instead of having to like run a little speaker in the room and shit.
Joe, you're
It's got a lot of
you're
nice-
getting upsold.
Yeah.
When
then they hit you. This is what they do, right?
it'll vibrate and do all this.
It does vibrate actually. Yeah.
For her pleasure or your pleasure?
Deborah's gonna love it. Here's how they get you, right? So you go in and they show you the $6,000 one, and then they show you the $10,000 one. And when you're like, oh, that's kind of expensive, they're like, well, I understand. Like, not everyone can afford this one. And then they take you back to this, and then I'm like, I didn't say that. Like, I can afford it. I just don't want it. And they're
Sorry,
like,
I
yeah,
noticed
yeah,
you
right,
pulled
right,
up in a
right.
McLaren.
Yeah. And then they go to the $14,000 one, like, this one has cooling. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I really need that. And they're like, yeah, it is pretty expensive. And I'm just like, well, it's not about the money. I just don't need it. And he's like, yeah, like, I'm sure. And it's just like, that's how they get you. They make you want to keep.
Maybe someone of your stature, maybe something.
Yeah, let me show you the Fords over here. You can't get the
Let me show you
McLarens
the
over
entry
here.
models.
Yeah, and next thing I know, I'm like spewing the talking points of the podcast for $14,000 mattress. I think I'm going to do it.
I think that when you lay down on a mattress, like you should get a mattress that you feel like is like the most comfortable version of like what you want to sleep on. Because one of my favorite hobbies is going to sleep.
The problem I have too is I am sleeping on my back or sleeping on my side, right? But Amanda sleeps on her fucking stomach like a psychopath.
That's weird. I used to do that when I was a kid.
And you're supposed to do like soft mattresses. So that's the problem we have is like, I think I prefer a firm, but she sleeps. Yeah, sometimes I think Amanda's dead. Like sometimes she sleeps like face into the pillow, face down, and I wake up and I'm like, I don't think she's, and I like bump like, and she's fine. I don't understand how you do that. Like face in the fucking pillow, face down, not moving. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure. Anyway.
So what are you going to get?
You'll find out on the next pod. I'm going to do it this week. Gallery Furniture's got, dude, they'll deliver same fucking day. Like they'll like, the guy told me if I pay for it tomorrow morning, they'll have it delivered tomorrow afternoon. I'm like,
hey, you gotta buy it during the baseball thing.
It's right now.
They go, would you like $400 worth of pillows for free?
They do both now. This guy's offering me $300 off the pillows, and if the Astros win, I don't gotta pay.
Yeah, so guys, here in Houston, there's a furniture company called Gallery Furniture owned by this guy called Mattress Mac, which I have a whole fucking story about this man. I have a story about this man. I have footage from this story that the persona online.
Don't put him on blast. What if he sees this and doesn't pay me back for my Astros mattress?
You would just see the footage and be like, "Ooh."
No, I know.
Okay,
I've heard that a lot of. You're not the first person that said they've had.
I'm just saying. I was supposed to podcast with him. Anyway,
he's a South Pole elf.
But there's a guy in Mattress Mac. He's a big sports fan. He's a big betting guy. And if you buy this mattress, they used to be when you can either have 2 Tempur-Pedic pillows for free that are like $200 each, so you get $400 for free of pillows, or you can not get the pillows, and you can basically bet your mattress that you're like, hey, if the Astros win the World Series, you get your mattress for free.
Well, no, they cut you a check for
store credit.
They reimburse you.
They give you store credit.
No, it's a check now. I think it was store credit. Now it's a check. You get a check. Basically, what Mattress Mac is doing is leveraging the betting market. So he sells a fuck ton of mattresses because of this deal. And then he bets like $3 million the Astros will win. And if they do win, he gets like $50 million payout, which covers all these people and he makes some. And if they don't win, he sold so many fucking mattresses because of the deal that the $3 million bet doesn't really matter either.
Yeah, it's a genius.
Yeah, I actually don't even know how it's like legal. I feel like that should be illegal. But
he's
doing
triple stamping a double stamp.
Yeah. So if the Astros win the World Series, I get a check back for my $14,000 bet. And then who will be like, that's a great deal? This guy.
Hey, speaking of money, Christian, I'm going through something that you are experienced in. I bought a fancy watch, okay, Rolex. Talked about it in my video today. Starting to get a little comments of hate you, unrelatable type of thing. You're someone who's bought in some fancy things out of his days. How did you? What was your like perception of like showing these things that you are doing in your life? Like I film stuff I do.
I don't know if I ever showed my watch.
Your 17 Ferraris you bought.
Yeah, well, that was a different time, but everyone was hyped up when I would do that. And then I just got out of my system, and then people, I don't know. I mean, just post what you want, bro. Who cares?
You're right.
You deserve that watch.
Yeah, I think I'm happy about that. Which is crazy. I wish I could
don't have it right
find.
now,
There's
but-
probably video footage of you somewhere being like, I would never buy a Rolex. What the fuck? I don't need anything besides what I got.
There's definitely footage of that.
Oh, there's a lot. You would like
And
preach that every video.
I fully stand behind.
But you did buy it.
But I did buy it, and what I say in my video is that I never thought I would buy this because I have not been someone that buys like fancy watches. But I say I wanted something to mark selling sour strips.
I don't think you need to fucking justify it, dude. I think the problem is you have people that have watched you since you lived in the trap house that are now like, oh, you're unrelatable. But also like those people should want you to fucking level up. And I think the whole point of watching your channel is that like I'm watching Max level up and I'm trying to level up. So the argument now of like you're unrelatable is like, oh, sorry, did I do well in life? Like,
Yeah,
oh, sorry,
well-
you watched me build a giant company and sell it. My bad. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I guess the thing is like, all right, the 3 options are I get off social media. That's like option 1.
Yeah.
Option 2 is I don't show you the things that I buy, right? Or I
don't change anything about your life.
Yeah, exactly. Or I don't buy anything that Max 10 years ago couldn't have bought.
Right. I think the argument for anyone that has that comment would be like, if you hit the fucking lottery tomorrow, you wouldn't, like if the guy commenting that hit a $15 million lotto tomorrow, they wouldn't buy anything. They would just be like, oh, I'm going to keep living my normal life.
I saw some comment that basically was like, it's like we watched Grind Max for the first 12 years, and now we're at in-game mode Max, where like he's doing side quest and just doing all the fun shit because like he like.
Bro, haters gonna hate.
I don't know.
I mean, bro, I can tell you this: if you go buy like a Lambo, someone's gonna be like, "Oh my god!" When you're driving the fucking Lambo, you're not giving 2 fucks to some like dude in Utah. It's like, "Oh, Max, you're so unrelatable." Like, cool, dude.
I showed the I filmed with Taylor's new car in the
shit,
in the video, but I just didn't talk about the car. But I'm just like filming in the car. Everyone's like, "We're not talking about this fucking. We're not talking about this G60."
Are you not doing a video on it?
No, I'm gonna do a video on it, but
It's real nice.
Taylor posted it on her story, so I was like, all right, it's already kind of out there. Yeah, Joe, we found a G-Wagon.
Heidi wants one now. Well, she's wanted one.
I feel bad because Heidi asked me to find her one like a year ago, and I never did. And then I found Max one in like a week. I need to.
Yeah, she actually definitely wants it.
Yeah,
black on black.
That's an easy find. Max's was a bitch.
Matte black.
That's still an easy find. So dealers, I'm going to have to get in the logistics. Dealers, if they're ordering specs, always go black on black or white on black because it's the easiest thing to sell. So if they have an extra allocation, they almost always will go with black on black, white on black. So when you want like tan seats or something like that, you have to have an allocation, and then that means someone else had to spec it out. So then it gets really hard when you're like, I need one in a week, and it's like, okay, but dealerships don't order those. So you have to find somebody that had ordered it custom and then didn't buy it for whatever reason when it showed up.
Like Joe.
Which is exactly what, I mean, that's exactly what happened in this case. Like the person that ordered it backed out like 2 days before we found it. And then,
Yeah.
But it turned, when you want like bronze with tan interior, like you're never just going to find that sitting somewhere in a lot.
I will say I've driven it a couple of times. Really nice car. You got to slam the doors real hard.
It's pressurized.
Which is probably going to wake the baby up,
Yeah.
for sure. Smaller car than the Grand Cherokee, like noticeably smaller, like width and length in terms of whether it be room left and right, or your arms and seat room. Good ride, good tech. Certain things I'm kind of like, why they put the cup holders right in front of all the buttons that you need to press? Like, so you need to kind of like go over there. And also,
is it fast as hell?
It's fast. It's 400 and 400 and
Should be 500.
it's like 500 horsepower. It's pretty fast.
I mean, you drive one.
Is it just as fast?
Yeah, same
Yeah,
engine. They haven't changed
exact.
anything. Yeah.
But I will say, if you were like Max, would you take the G-Wagon or the Raptor? I would take the Raptor
100%.
every day. All day.
I think we need to get a Raptor instead of the G.
I,
She wants a G.
Heidi, a Raptor?
She doesn't drive, bro. I drive.
Bro, please get Heidi a Raptor.
She does not drive.
I had the same thought. I drove a new Range Rover Autobiography the other day, the big one, thinking like maybe I'd do this instead of the truck for a while.
Did y'all see the new logo?
Land Rover?
Range Rover's new logo. I
didn't know they did.
So
it's like an
bad.
RR.
Oh. Bro,
I didn't know about that.
It's just two R's together.
I don't
Rolls-Royce?
want a Range Rover anymore. Look.
Well, anyway, I drove like the nicest top of the line one the other day, and honestly, I got out of it and got back in my truck to go home, and no part of me was like, no.
Is it the RR? Let me see.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
That looks like a tech.
Bro, this is disgusting.
Yeah. It's probably the same guy that did the Jaguar.
Yeah, I think-
Anyway, point is, I drove top of line Rover, and it was very nice. I could see myself driving it, but I got back in my truck and immediately was like, this is so much better.
The truck. But I will say, there's a feature in the G that I have just been yearning for my entire life that I'm love that it has, that I wish the Raptor had. It's got heated and cooled cup holders.
I had those in my BMW,
Bro.
and I never use them.
Oh no, it's the best. Like
The base.
And I'm not like saying it's like it gets really, really cold and really hot, but I'm like, bro, what a great feature. Great feature.
I think the AC refrigerated center console is more
I wish
usable
it had that for sure.
I've had that before. That I will use because you can put a drink or like food or something in there. The heated and cooled, my BMW had it, and like it didn't really do anything.
So the vehicle that we got has the like the manufacturer like carbon package inside, real nice. But I was explaining to Taylor, I was like, this carbon stuff, just so you know, it's real desired, real good. It's a good thing you got. Very sporty looking plastic, but good stuff.
I give it 6 months before you replace that billboard.
The what?
The front,
You think she's
the
gonna
cattle
hit
guard.
something?
My dad has his wife a G, and like we've replaced it twice. It's just the first thing that gets like it gets because it sticks a little further out, and if you pull into a parking spot or something, like you just bump it.
Here's the thing.
Has Heidi had any problem? Like, she
Bro,
never hit
Heidi
anything with
Ubers everywhere.
Well, maybe that's why she's never
She just Ubers.
hit anything.
Why?
She doesn't want to drive. She'd rather, if I'm not driving her, she'll Uber.
Is it because she doesn't like driving, or she's like, I gotta grind, I gotta work?
I think she'd rather just like work and be on her phone.
You still like
drive.
the Tesla?
Yeah. I have to trade it in. I have to go give it back on September 22nd.
Not trying to sell you a car, make you get another car, but they just revamped the Model S Plaid. And I think the Model S Plaid is now the same price as what that one was that you had because they dropped it. So the pricing's the same. And the new one's fucking not, bro. It has like white and black like bucket seat. It's like a sports car. It has like ambient lighting and shit.
You know what?
So if you're thinking about it getting another one, like
I'm gonna
it's pretty
when I go
fucking nice.
trade this one in, I'm gonna ask like, so if I want to get another,
I bet the lease is
situation?
probably the same payment. It's probably you could probably for the same payment you're paying right now, probably move into a brand new Plaid, and like it is light years nicer on the inside. And the
I
outside.
have a 40,000-mile Grand Cherokee Summit Reserve that I'm gonna need to sell in like a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Would you get another Tesla?
Yeah.
You know what?
That just goes to show because you
Personally,
never
I
really
like the
drove one
Tesla.
before, and you would have like I feel like 2 years ago Christian would be like, "Fuck that, I don't want a
No,
Tesla."
I like it.
But now that you've driven it, now you're like, because like I hated it, but I kind of want another one. I talk so
I just
much
don't
about
like
my Plaid,
riding
but,
in
like,
it.
Yeah, no, I get really sick. All electric cars make me sick.
You know what's an electric car that I think might be cooler than the car you drive, and I think yours is cool? The Lucid. They look pretty cool,
They do
bro.
look cool,
you don't
but
see them
they-
too often. You
They're
heard?
plummeting. I mean, dude, they're like 160 brand new. You can get one now for like 70 grand.
Those are
See, I'm trying. How
160 grand.
much is
top of line
how much is
one.
a Plaid? I'm trying to spend like under 100.
I think the Plaid, like fully loaded out right now, is like 108 or 110. But the one that you're driving right now, I think, was 111. So the lease will be the same. I'm pretty sure when y'all ordered the one you're driving
that
right
was
now,
111.
I think the long range used to be like 107 and the Plaid was 140, and now they brought the Plaid down to like 111. So now they're like the same. Yeah.
I can't imagine that one being 111.
Well, it's not. So Tesla's really good. They like subsidize their leases, so that the leases. Don't worry about the total. Just look at the lease payment.
Yeah.
Because Tesla does a really good job. Like, dude, you can lease a Model 3 for like $300 a month, and it's like that's like hard to compete with.
Do you think you'll ever buy like a? Not that I don't think the Teslas. Would you consider like a luxury car?
It's pretty nice.
Like, do you think you'll ever buy like a luxury car again?
For me,
I know we talk about cars on every single podcast. But
once
maybe
you
if
have
3D
kids.
sells or something.
I feel like once you have kids, you'll probably want like an Escalade or like something bigger.
Yeah, but I'll just swap Heidi's car.
Yeah.
We'll always have two cars.
Have you ever gotten Botox?
Once. Didn't last long for me because I sweat.
I think you're supposed to get it like twice a year.
Amanda keeps telling me I need to go.
I've never gotten it. I found out that David's gotten it.
Man,
My
it's
buddy
like
Michael
my
Corey's
forehead
gotten
moves
it.
a lot, and apparently it's really good for if you grind your teeth.
Well, I can.
I just wouldn't
I
start.
don't know if
Don't
I-
start caring about it if you don't care about it.
I don't know about like justifying it, but I've gotten it like twice on my masseters because I grind my teeth at night, but I refuse to
I
wear a
need
night
to
guard.
do that because I'm all night. I'm just fucking like.
That's the only grinding you're doing at night. But I've always looked at Botox as like the TRT of the face, right? Where I'm kind of like, does that make me not natty anymore? Not like not natty, but like, do you when you start doing Botox, are you kind of like,
I think it's a rabbit hole.
that's what I'm.
I don't want to do it.
Are there any negative, bro? There's like commercials every time I see
I don't
for
think
like.
so. I think you can build up a tolerance at some point. Like I think you kind of have to keep getting more and more.
So do you think it's just like yep, it's well researched, it does what it's supposed to, and it just makes you look a little bit better, or like your skin tighter?
I mean, I think the only downside that I know of is like when they go too fucking far. Like when you see the girls like their face don't fucking move.
they're drinking water, it just comes out of their mouth.
Yeah, like I think you can go too far with it, but I don't think there's any like health side effect. I might be wrong.
Does
I
it
don't know.
prevent you from getting wrinkles, or does it take the wrinkles?
It takes the wrinkles away.
Where do they go?
It's just your skin's looser and it tightens everything back up. It just like fills out the
Like a tiger?
collagen or whatever. Yeah, like a tiger.
You know, speaking of like health stuff, not to your degree, but I think I'm ready to take more pills.
Bro,
Charlie's been talking about magnesium. Took some last night. And
yeah.
Taylor gave me some.
I've been drinking the recess drinks that he told me to get, and honestly, I've been sleeping really well.
What do they have? What do they have in them?
Just magnesium and like vitamins. It's like a sparkling water with flavor in it. You can drink
I've seen
before
them.
bed. So I did that and
you
then
gotta pee,
realized
right?
how fucking expensive it would be. So now I've been doing the powder magnesium as like a shooter.
Bro, you can get just magnesium pills.
Yeah, but the powder one, they make it like a powder, like a supplement one.
Okay.
The recess is nice. Like I like it, but like I think it's like $2 a can. If I'm drinking one every fucking night, it's gonna get.
Christian, if you had to give your top 4 supplemental pills, off the
Mine
top,
are all like custom for like my blood work, so I don't really know.
oh,
Yeah, it's like
Hey, real quick, part of my blood work for my physical,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very healthy, high cholesterol, like high enough that they're like, we want to put you on a pill.
just lower it.
He's given me 3 months to try to lower it naturally before they put me on a pill, because apparently the pills have some side effects. But I mean, like, it's high enough that he like called me and was like, yeah, like let's get you on a pill ASAP. And I'm like, no, I didn't know I had high cholesterol.
Well, that's because you didn't get tested. You didn't get your balls touched.
I guess it's hereditary or something, but it's like pretty high. Like it's like high enough that's alarming. And yeah, that I need to do something about it.
I don't know what you do. You eat foods that are lower in cholesterol, right?
I mean, like daily, basically the best thing you can do is like daily exercise, like cardio for like 30 minutes a day.
This just in, a balanced nutrition, a lot of water, and working out helps. And
then like cut out the like butter and like, fettuccine. Honestly, that's probably my biggest problem. It's like once a week I'm probably having fettuccine Alfredo and shit.
I ate Olive Garden the other day. Great, bro.
I love Olive Garden.
I went to the one by your new house.
It's a nice one.
If they would have done one of those things where like, welcome to like Carbone, or like welcome to this brand new like Michelin star restaurant, and then you eat it all, and they're like, actually, you just got punked. It's Ashton Kutcher. He's coming out. I think this was Olive Garden the whole time. Bro, I gave it like an 8.5 out of 10. It was really good.
It's not bad.
When you're there, your family.
You get a lot of food for like $20.
Yeah. With like the high cholesterol, it's always interesting. Do you think it's kind of like, people, you see tweets and stuff that's kind of like, bro, the market's going to crash any second, right? And it's either going to crash or it's not going to crash. And if it does crash, then they're like, I was right. But if it doesn't crash, they're like, it's coming. I used to always, I think you should take health very seriously, but I would get like blood work done, and whether it be when I was doing like day of eating, or, if it fits your macros, and like whatever I was consuming, people would always like talk shit about something, right? And then you have like, my brother would talk all these things, and like, he's taking all these different stuff, but I'd get my blood work and it would be like phenomenal. Like his wife is a nurse, and she would look at it and be like, yeah, you're in like excellent health. Yeah. Like in terms of all your blood readings. Is it kind of one of those things that like, certain stuff just doesn't affect other people as much, or is it like, just wait, like because
I think it's
drinking it, like
definitely genetic for sure.
You think?
Yeah. The cholesterol thing, I think, is hereditary.
You think I'm just like a superhuman?
Like my dad had high cholesterol. His dad had high cholesterol. Another thing, I don't want to get too deep into it, but what you were just saying about like the market, if it crashes, I've come to this realization, I'm not super religious, but...
You think God moves the market?
No. But with the whole Senna thing, like I have, and some other stuff going on, I've been a little bit more like spiritual.
It does that, bro.
But I've had people that were like I have a family member that is very religious, and she's like saying a prayer every day for Senna. And I'm like, with these people, if Senna responds to the chemo and gets better, she'll say, my prayers and God did this. And if Senna doesn't get better and we put her down, she's going to say like, oh, we didn't pray hard enough, or, oh, like that's just his will. That's what he wanted.
Will she
it's
say
like,
that?
there's no, yeah, but I'm like, there's no winning. I don't want to say winning, but like, it's like no matter what happens, it goes, and I get it's similar to I had that thought the other day of like, no matter what happens here, she's going to claim a victory on this.
That's why we've talked about this, bro. Everything in life is a 50-50 because it's either going to happen or it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
There's no odds. It will happen or it will not happen.
I have to pee really bad, so if we're going to keep going, I'm going to go pee.
No, I want to wrap this pod up, but I like to, it's been a while since I've done Max has a dumb thought, and he wants to get y'all's thoughts on it. Okay. Let's say, this probably happens a lot. Let's say you're walking around your house, and you see, we talked about this before about, like, oh, I want to I need to fix this thing, or like pick this up, I need to do it, right? But you like choose not to. But when let's say you walk past like a box in the ground, and you know that like that box needs to go in the garage, whatever. You're like, it needs to go in the garage. You could either do it right then, not do it, but in your head you're like, I know this needs to, but like I need to take this box out next to my garage or whatever. It could be anything. But you're thinking to yourself I know what I need to do. Okay? When you think in your brain, is that like your alter self, and you're essentially having a conversation with yourself and your present outside self, almost like your innie and outie in Severance, where it's like you're talking to yourself and your outside self is like, fuck you, inner guy, I'm not doing that, but your inner guy's like, you should do this.
Could look at it that way.
Like, do you think you're having a conversation with yourself?
You can definitely.
And this goes deeper as well. Can you hear sounds when you think?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Like,
no.
Think how a car crash sounds. Mm-hmm. Like, are you hearing the sound in your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your brain's the one that's perceiving the sound. Like your ears are just translating that into your brain.
Yeah.
Here's another
thing. So like
thing.
your brain can hear what it is without the ears. Like the ears are just the...
If if we have dinosaur bones, I'm just hitting you guys with a lot of things. If we found dinosaur bones, let's say they're not planted, dinosaurs existed, okay, we can figure out, we got all the bones, we can figure out the structure of this animal, here's the size of it, here's what it would have kind of looked like based on this. How do we know what the dinosaurs sounded like? Like when you watch Jurassic Park,
We don't.
They make guesses based on
What,
3D
the
printing
bones?
and bones and shit, but also like if we've learned anything, we have no fucking idea. I mean, I think Jurassic, every dinosaur,
The little velociraptor with the ticking. You know?
how would they?
every dinosaur movie has been like, oh, now we know. Dude, I think like 3 times has been like, dinosaurs actually had feathers. No, never mind, they didn't have feathers. Oh yeah, they actually had. They don't fucking.
If
know,
they
dude.
find your bones, it's just gonna be like computers, AMD.
Speaking of Jurassic World, kind of sucked.
Superman,
6
pretty
and a
good.
half.
Okay, hey, wait. You saw Jurassic World, right?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Not yet.
First hour and a half of Jurassic World, like 9 out. Like I thought the beginning of it was like very true
Joe,
to old Jurassic
you
Park.
Don't need, you don't need like a plot. You're going into that movie just.
No,
I
no,
hope
no,
to
no,
see
no.
some
If
big
you go see
dinosaurs
it,
fucking each other
the
up.
first hour and a half of that movie is very like retro Jurassic Park, like the like you feel like you're watching the OG Jurassic Park, and then like they wrapped it all up in like 10 minutes. And it was like none of it.
They
made any
raptored it
sense.
all up.
Yeah, like it didn't. They did such a good job setting it up, and they spent an hour like narrating the story, and then the entire thing resolved in like 5 minutes.
I thought Scarlett Johansson would have like more of a role.
I wanted, honestly, the family. They should have just done just the family. It would have been better. They should just remake Jurassic Park 2 and 3 and stop fucking doing these
Listen, when I go see King Kong, okay, I'm not looking for a plot like Interstellar. I'm going in there, want to see a big ass monkey
That's okay. This didn't do that.
wrecking stuff up.
There wasn't enough like crazy dinosaur shit. Like you want to see that T-Rex fight that new thing? Doesn't fucking happen. That pissed me off. That didn't happen.
They need to make a Dino Crisis movie. I don't know if it's
a good game.
Great game.
No, wait, Tarok.
That's a different one.
Is it different?
That's different.
You thought Superman was good? I haven't seen it yet.
I gave it
8.5.
7.3.
I need to go. Let me go see it. And then
I thought it was entertaining. It was
know
a
exactly
lot of
what you're-
stuff happening throughout.
I heard it's political, but I don't know why.
Nah, not political. It's just like
What?
I heard there was like
when he
something about
saves
like
a squirrel. I'm like, really?
Why is that political?
No, I'm not
no,
saying
no,
it's
no, no.
political.
I heard it was something about like how like he's like an alien. Like
No,
he's a
no.
person too, and he deserves to be here just as much as everyone
Nah,
else.
This
it's
one
not
is
like that.
the best way I can describe it is that this one compared to the Henry Cavalier, the Henry Canva one
Canva.
is that like Henry Cavalier. How do you say his name?
Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. You sure?
Yeah.
When he's Superman, he's like, I'm Alpha. I am Superman.
Yeah.
I understand how powerful I am. This Superman's kind of like, just like more unsure. He's not as like dominant in his role of Alpha.
Well, in like
Superman.
a goofy movie.
Yeah.
I think-
it's like
It's funny.
when
I
he's like,
enjoyed
Let
it.
me
It
take
was,
the monster to the zoo.
it was entertaining.
From what I've seen so far,
I don't know.
From what I've
It
seen,
was entertaining.
I feel like the Henry Cavill is like Dark Knight, and this is like George Clooney Batman. Like I feel like this guy's like the funny, like goofy movie Superman.
I would if to compare. The other Superman's more like a Dark Knight. This
Yeah.
one's more like.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Freeze.
There you go.
It's Guardians
right?
of the Galaxy.
It's the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Same James Gunn or whatever.
It was a fun movie.
I want to see it. Have y'all seen F1?
No.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it either. Was it good?
I give that a 9.
I need to go. Yeah, we should go see that. Maybe this week.
I would love.
That would be lovely. Max, I got to pee so bad, dude.
All right. Well, y'all didn't.
Here, y'all wrap it. I'm just gonna go pee.
No.
What?
We're
What do you
wrapping
mean?
it up. We're wrapping it up. 30 seconds. Okay. First of all, you didn't explain anything about the brains in your head, thoughts in your head. But okay. How'd you think about this pod? What'd you think?
It's a very chill one.
Yeah, solid 7-9.
Why do you think
It's a good return for me because I feel like last time I was just so emotionally drained that
Do
I
you
was
think
like,
there's
quiet. And
anyone? Yeah. Do you
everyone
think
was
there's
like I was too nice in the last one? Like,
Just wait till we'll give it a couple weeks. Do you think that there's people that are watching this podcast that one has never watched any of our vlogs, or two, like basically this is the first episode they've ever watched?
No.
No.
I think so.
You think
Maybe
1%. You think
1%.
everyone who watches these watches mine or yours vlogs, not yours?
I don't make videos, so
Pretty much. Yeah. I would say 99%.
Yeah, I think that as well. But I think people really enjoy them, and we're gonna ideally keep doing them. Maybe Shaw Dog will be back next week. Might have a
we
lot.
need to play golf.
We do.
We haven't played in a while.
Thursday, Wednesday.
I played without y'all. I'm sorry. On Wednesday this last week, I went and played.
Did you do well?
I'll play this week.
I really will.
Can we go Wednesday morning?
Yeah, I just can't do Tuesdays because of
7 a.m. Yeah.
thing. But yeah, Wednesday I can go play Wednesday.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up this episode. Hope you guys liked it. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, give us a 5-star review. If you're on any sort of podcast streaming service, don't know what it does, but I think it helps. Man, that camera for Christian, I'm gonna have to adjust that. Look how low you are in that seat.
Yep.
That's all right.
Couch.
See you guys next Monday, unless I find another dog. Peace.